finger. I'm gonna grab a White Claw or grab a box of White Claws.
What the fuck?
And I grabbed it by the empty part of the can, and I fucking sliced my finger like the fucking inside of the can went directly into my finger, and I started bleeding immediately. Shit was treacherous.
Ow.
Yeah, I was right, nigga. I had
All
to
right.
bite the excess skin off.
Yo. All right.
Yo.
Recording.
Yo.
I'm actually going to see if this works.
What?
No. I'm not going to lie. When I edit this shit, like trying to sync the video with the audio is like actually the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. But anyway, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of whatever this is. It's your boy Angel.
My name is Cha Cha.
And you guys haven't seen the last episode we recorded yet. I don't know if you guys even will, bro. That shit came out. That shit just came out all fucked up. I was so tired.
I didn't even drink anything, bro. I'm sorry. Like I tried to. It was just a little. Put this down. Continue.
Nah, that shit came out so fucked up in so many ways. This shit, the actual camera was like so zoomed in for some reason.
The entire time.
It was so zoomed in. So like part of like it was like only part of you and only part of me was in it. You couldn't see like the top part. You couldn't even see the top part of my fucking hat. You can only see like the middle part. And then like it was half of your frame on your side. It was like where the mic starts or like a little bit where the mic is, and then onward it was all fucked up. The camera died, or no, the camera died. The camera got full. This shit died. So, now I have PTSD, and now I'm about to double check make sure everything's running.
I'm weak.
I'm not even gonna lie.
He said I'm not doing it. It is?
Yeah. It's been recording for 2 minutes. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's just the trials and errors that come with doing this and like just getting new equipment and shit like that for the first time. So like
100%.
the first 2 episodes were definitely figuring it out type of thing. I think the first episode came out pretty good quality wise. Besides this guy not talking into the mic all the time.
Yeah, I like
But
to
I mean
chill
that
sometimes.
that was also like a first time thing with these types of mics, because we went from having the wireless to where you kind of just could sit anywhere and talk into those, where this definitely has better quality, and also we need it just to be able to create with additional people
Yeah.
in a real world setting. So but yeah, so I'm still contemplating if I even want to like upload that fucking episode, just because like quality wise it's like it's pissing me off. But I might end up just uploading it anyway. And it's also kind of annoying that I can't get the full audio up there because I don't have the video to back it, unless if I do like just a black screen towards the end of it and just leave the audio up for people who do want to listen all the way through. So I'll see what I decide to do with that. I mean, I have a little bit of time, but if that doesn't go up, then I'll just use this for this week.
Cool.
But yeah, I don't even know where to start, what to do. I'm actually kind of mad that I didn't go to the Breezy Bowl though. I will say that.
The what?
The Breezy Bowl,
The fuck is that?
the Chris Brown concert in MetLife.
Oh.
I went to one of his concerts in Albany like years ago, and that shit was lit.
It was fun.
That shit was lit, bro. He performed with you. He started the song. No, like that's one of my like all time favorite songs probably ever. I mean, I remember being a little kid, and when that shit came out, and that was when they used to have the music on demand channels. So you used to go on the fucking channel, and you could watch all them. That's how you watch the music videos. You remember that shit? The music, I think it was like Music Choice on Demand or something like that. And I don't know if all TV channels had that, but so I had Time Warner Cable, so I guess they all had it.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
So, but I remember going on there and like when that song came out and watching, I would literally just watch the music video like over and over again and just listen to that in the living room, bro. I used to just listen to that song all the time as a kid, and I remember hearing that song at the concert, and I was like, I was so hyped to hear it, bro. When I tell you, this motherfucker did not sing his song past like maybe the first like 2-3 lines, like I'm talking the whole song. He literally just sat there not saying anything. All you heard was the crowd word for word the entirety of the song, and I was like, nah, this is a different level of like aura. Like to be able to start a song and know that your fans fuck with you that much that they know your shit, and you could really just sit there and just watch everyone sing it. And it's like it's not like it's a minute and a half song. That shit's like 3.5 minutes. I was like, bro, this guy is insane.
It's
But
literally because of what you just said, though. Like all the people that are in the crowd right now that are like listening to that song or heard the first few lines of it, all actually like have the same or a similar story to you. Like in the
hell
sense of,
yeah.
like, they all, for a sense, like used to listen to the song and used to go on Music Choice and used to watch the music video after school before they went to school, all that type of shit. So when they go there, it's locked in. I can only imagine what that shit is like. 'Cause
No, that
me and
shit-
Kyrie used to do that shit all the time.
That shit is insane. But that shit was, I mean, when I went to that concert, that was probably 3 years ago, maybe, I think.
Yeah.
And that was when he had brought Jordan Lucas and Ty Dolla $ign.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But then I should have went to this one. Cause I'm thinking like all right, I already saw him or whatever have you, but like I didn't see him in a stadium
Mm-hmm.
like the way that like at MetLife.
Yeah.
And then I seen videos, bro, and this motherfucker's flying around in the sky with like strings attached, doing backflips to fucking look at me now. I'm like, nah, bro, I missed out. I really missed out. Cause I will say, like, regardless of whatever he may have done in his personal life that people may not agree with, whatever have you, when he was younger, like, personal life aside, bro, that guy is so fucking talented.
Yeah. No.
Like, so talented. And like,
really talented all the way around.
for real, like Michael Jackson-esque. Like he's like the closest thing you can compare to Mike. For real. Like as far as like just the ability to really put on a show, like the showmanship, like being able to fucking dance the way he dances and sing the way he sings, like in real time. It ain't no like lip syncing going on. Like it's
Yeah, I get what
you could hear this shit. Like you know he's really singing because you could like you could hear the difference in like the tonality, like when he's dancing and like when he's moving or whatever have you, like how his voice, the inflections change and shit like that. But like I'm so mad I didn't go. I'm so mad I didn't go, bro. I was low key was about to call out of work one day and just be like, fuck it, like I'm about to just buy tickets and just go. But it was just so last minute and the prices were so high. I was like, I'm not even gonna.
Nah,
I'm
bro.
not gonna do it. But
I'm
next time he
kinda-
goes on tour, I'm definitely going.
I think I'm waiting for
I'm
the
not missing
Drake,
it.
bro. That'd be my first concert ever.
For who?
Drake.
You've never gone to a concert?
No. I don't like. All right, so like,
What?
I'm a. All right.
I didn't know this. Obviously,
No.
no. If you
it's,
couldn't tell,
It's I don't know, bro. I don't know what it is. I like the experience of it, which is why like I would go to a Drake because I listen to so much Drake music that it's like, all right, I might as well like take part in that experience and like let go for a little bit. But in like the grand scheme of things, like the idea of what it is, I don't necessarily like the idea of what it is. You know what I mean?
of what, a concert?
Yeah.
Expand on that. I'm confused.
Why
Why don't you like the idea of a concert
all right, so I'll say it like this.
or the idea of? What
I'm
a
not gonna
concert
say
is?
I don't like the idea of a concert. I don't necessarily want to be in that position. I don't know. Like my body does not feel comfortable with that idea or that type of like even right now as I'm talking about it, like internally I feel kind of off when even talking about the topic, and that's how I really really know that like it really just is not for me. I don't know what it is specifically. Yes, it can just be the fact of like where like I don't know, the idea of it is I feel like I'm just looking at somebody praising them in their sense of like in their glory. There's nothing wrong with praising someone for their glory. But the idea of being on a pedestal and having thousands of people looking down at you from like certain standpoints and then looking up at you from other standpoints, it kind of gives it like a not a political view, but it gives something like similar to that in a sense. Like, you know how like when somebody's on a pew or they're on the stage or something like that, you have everybody that's just like looking up to them in that sense.
Yeah, like
I don't know
church
if,
or some shit.
Yeah, like I don't know if it has to do with something like that, and I think it does stem from it a little bit because I just don't like the sense of that. And overall, it just doesn't feel like a place that I should be, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't feel like a place that I should be. Like, for example, like going to see the ball drop is a fucking crazy experience, but it's kind of the same idea. Like, I don't feel like that's a place that I should be. And it's not an experience.
I would only ever do that shit if I was like standing on one of the buildings, like looking at it.
You see what I mean? Like, that's a whole different idea. That's a whole different idea. If you say, Chaucer, I'm gonna go watch the ball drop, but I'm going to the top of a building to watch it happen, and I'm not gonna be down there. Yo, bro, where's the drinks? Let's go have some fun. Let's enjoy the moment. Like, I'm down.
So to me, what it sounds like, it's more of like additionally to your standpoint of like the almost like worshiping type of thing,
Yeah.
but it seems like it'd be like overwhelming energetically to you.
That so like really, it's like, to be great, like really, really, really honest with you, bro. The moment that I personally realized that I cannot be around a whole bunch of people unless like I'm in a really, really, really good like energetically vibe, like for a really consistent time, I really can't do it. And the reason is because exactly what you said, it becomes a lot because I feel everything, bro. People like, they make it so much more than what it is online when they talk about it, when they explain it. I literally just feel everybody's emotions in that moment. Like, I feel like not what they're going through, but like whatever it is in that moment of me being present, I feel it from this person, that person, that person, that person. And if I'm enclosed in it, I feel it 10 times more. But if there's a whole bunch of people, I feel it 10 times more, like even more than that. So like if I'm at a concert and somebody is spewing out a certain type of energy and everybody around me is doing the same exact thing and I'm sitting there and I switch from being there to thinking about being there, it's a wrap, bro. Because everybody's doing the same thing and feeling the same way. I cannot, under any circumstance, feel the same way in that predicament. Like, I don't know what it is, but I've been like that since I was a kid, bro. And it's inflicted a whole bunch of things in my life. Like, a whole bunch of things. Like going out, going to French birthday parties, like going places, doing things. Because, like, especially if I'm not in the right place I want to be in, and like personally in life, then like that feeling is 10 times worse. If you know what I mean. Like, if I get around people and like I'm not where I'm supposed to be, but I'm out here celebrating, nah, you got me fucked up. But if I'm in a better place and I'm like doing pretty well and I'm consistent with everything that I'm doing, then it's like, all right, cool, no problem. I can go ahead and I can do this. I can give myself the inconvenience because of the fact that I've been energetically consistent and I've been financially consistent. So it's like everything that I'm taking care of is well taken care of. I can go ahead and do that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm not in that spot, I can't go out and like expand myself to that level. But a concert is a whole different ball game. Like, when I'm talking about like energetically for real, I'm talking like way different from me talking, oh, let me go out and hang with some friends. That's a different idea. Like, two totally different things that have to do with the same type of like energetic feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
I feel like you still gotta. I feel like you just gotta go to one and see what your experience would actually be like.
I'm gonna go to Drake
compared to what your thought on it is.
I go to a Drake concert, this is not because of the fact that he is who he is, but I'd probably go to a Bad Bunny concert, and that's only because of the fact that his music is pretty cool.
I was gonna say, because like
I genuinely like his music. Like, his music just bops. Like, yeah, some people are gonna say whatever they're gonna say, but I personally enjoy his music. Like, it sounds good, and I like the person. Like, you can go on Instagram and see that he's in WWE.
Yeah, there's mad Puerto Ricans
out and he's like in Puerto Rico.
There's mad Puerto Ricans that be talking shit about him, and I'm like, bro, shut your dumb ass up.
I don't know. I just like the music, to be honest. But
I like the music too. I mean, it's not. There was a point in time where I didn't, like, back in probably
because it was annoying.
2018, 2019. No, well, it was a new sound of reggaeton.
Yeah,
and I was used to
everything else,
like the old school shit, like the mid 2000 or not mid 2000. Yeah, I guess like the 2000s, just from 2000 on, from like to the 2010s, and then like Daddy Yankee, Don Omar. I mean, like Tego, like just a bunch of Wisin and Yandel, like literally a bunch of artists, and I was used to that sonically. And then I heard Bad Bunny, and then I'm like, this shit is fucking. I'm like, what is this? I was like, I'm not listening to this. And I also wasn't really listening to Spanish music that much at that time either. I was like really on my like, I was strictly kind of just listening to hip hop and R&B.
Oh, I
like,
beat
that was
you
like
to it.
all I was listening to.
I was listening to Pepe. Pepe. Well,
you were you were listening to Dembo and shit.
Yeah, I was listening to that shit only because like my neighbors were
you fucking were hanging out with Andres too.
Yeah, that too. Yo, it's actually kind of funny because like it was an Instagram post of a Dominican guy explaining to his family how his wife cheated on him or whatever the case may be on Instagram, and he posted on Instagram. And I commented with the fire emojis. Andre saw that I commented and was like, "Do you understand what he's even saying?" And I was like, "Captions, bro, captions." You literally just hit the details, pop up captions, so that every time you see a video like that, you can understand what's taking place. That shit was hilarious. That's dead ass facts. So like, but Andreas, my neighbors.
there was definitely a time though where I was hating on Bad Bunny. But then I heard one song, I think it was No Me Conoce or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And when I heard that shit, like, cause it was like, that's the one thing that I will say about like the reggaeton scene is that they do something that the hip hop scene like doesn't do anymore and needs to do again, is when they do remixes, they actually do completely new verses. Like they'll have the same hook to the song. So like they'll have the original song and they'll have obviously the same hook, but once you get the features, even the original artist will change their
I remember what you're talking
verses.
about, yeah.
Like back in the day, that's what they like, if you had someone else coming on, they were remixing it some shit, they were at least changing their verses up a little bit. Like so like that's something that I appreciate out of reggaeton, because it's like it's not like you're getting a remix version, but just with the exact same. It's almost like you're getting a brand new song, even though the hook is the same. But like at least you're getting new material verse. Like Bugatti by Ace Hood, like that remix, that might be one of the hardest remixes ever. Because that motherfucker, bro, his verse, because he switched up his verse for the remix, and I feel like his remix verse was better than the original verse because he knew he was getting all these people on the song, and it's like, all right, I gotta come different on this song. Like I gotta really destroy this track because I'm getting all these people, I'm getting all these no names.
Gotta show
like
up differently.
So it's like that competitive sport of like what hip hop is supposed to, quote unquote, supposed to be, has like died OD, because it's like I feel like if you're getting someone who like is like a solidified artist within the genre or something like that, like who could go bar for bar, whatever have you, like show that respect and like have the spar. You know what I mean? Like really go crazy. But like that's what I appreciate out of reggaeton. Like you can see that they really pulled that from hip hop and like took it and have like really kept it alive. But like that, when I heard that song, because I never heard the original, I heard the remix, and then I was like, holy shit. I'm like, all right. And then I started kind of listening to his shit, and then I was like, I'm like, I'm not really that big of a fan. And then Un Verano Sin Ti came out, which was the one that came out like with the little heart on it. When that one came out, that was when I was working at T-Mobile, and I had still never really listened to Bad Bunny. I had like a couple songs that he was like featured on that I would listen to, but I never listened to his songs. And then, I mean, like honestly, probably was one of the best things that happened when I was at that store. One of my coworkers, because we had the speakers in the store, and the manager was cool enough to let us hook up the aux, so we would just listen to our own music all day long at work instead of listening to the radio.
Good, thank God.
So she would literally put on, bro, this album she put on every fucking day. Like it was the only, like for at least an hour, however long the album runs for. I think it's like an hour and a half, or whatever. An hour and a half out of my shift, I was only hearing that album, like from start to finish.
That's pretty cool sometimes.
No, but from start to finish, so like I probably would have never even listened to that album had she not done that. And then so like she continued, it was playing over and over again. And then like I'm hearing certain songs, I'm like, wait, this song, like that's actually kind of fire. This is kind of fire, but like I didn't know the names of any of the songs. So then I listened to it on my own. And then I fell in love with the album, and then like ever since I've just been like everything that he's dropped. I'm like, cause I guess like
let me at least listen to it.
Yeah, but I guess like also like I guess accepted the way that he delivers his music, the tonality in his voice and stuff like that. It's like it's not as annoying as I once found it to be, because like it just was different.
Nah, I just feel like he grew up a little bit.
That too.
I feel like he definitely grew up a little bit, and I feel like he like found his own style and found like the person that he is and all that. Like once he like really like grew up,
Yeah.
And you can see the difference in when people do that. Like
He's definitely always had his own style, though.
he always had a style, but like I really feel like he stepped into his own style then more once he actually grew up a little bit.
Yeah.
Once that took place music wise, it was like holy shit. It was a whole different type of movement, bro. He was everywhere.
I also think
Mad respect
the
to
biggest thing too is though that at the time that like I was listening to him was like because he was still like new.
Yeah.
So he was still new in the in the music industry, so he was still figuring out like how to he probably was still fucking even just figuring out how to use his voice.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that shit is a tool in
100%.
itself. So it's like, but mad respect to him. I mean, I love what he's doing for the island. He's generating a shit ton of money for Puerto Rico right now. He generated like $200 million alone in just for hotels.
Hell yeah.
And it's not. And he hasn't even finished the residency yet. I mean, there's like 2-3 weeks left. I think 2 or 3 weeks left. I'll be there next Saturday, so a week from today, I will be in Puerto Rico.
I'm low-key probably gonna be there every summer because of how close I'm gonna be.
Not even a week from today, but in 5 days I'll be in Puerto Rico. A week from today, I will be having the experience of a fucking lifetime. I'm ready to fucking.
It's gonna be lit.
I'm ready for all the emotions. I'm ready to just have a great time. I'm probably gonna cry at some point.
I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna be mad close to Puerto Rico. So you're gonna be like, yo.
Oh, and when you're in Georgia?
Yeah, like let's go take a week in Puerto Rico. Yo, skedaddles.
Yeah, no, it's my favorite getaway.
Yeah.
I mean, I always talk about Puerto Rico.
It's the only getaway I've
It's the
ever
most
had.
Puerto Rican thing to possibly do is talk about Puerto Rico as much as I do.
Hey man, I didn't even do all the exploring I wanted to do. So,
bro, there's not enough time to.
there isn't, bro. I was there
There's
for like
not enough
4
time to.
days, 4.5 days.
I think I told
bro.
you that too. Like you're like
Yeah, you said that to me when I got there. I was like, yo, bro, I really love your island, bro. Like, I appreciate this, that, us. I don't know what happened to me, but like, I got here and I was just like, damn, this is blessed. I got there though, and it was amazing. And then when I was telling him that, he was like, yo, like, you're not gonna have enough time to do everything, but like, go see stuff. We went ATV in, that shit was gas. We went to like the castle area.
yeah, in Moro.
Yeah, I really don't know all the names, to be quite honest with you. It was February, and
No, I'm telling you what the names are.
no, not you. I'm just saying in general. I was absolutely clapped every single day. From the moment I got off the plane, boom, done. Like, drinks in the airport, done. So I wasn't driving anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I drive literally every single day of my life. I'm driving a car.
Oh, so you guys are just Ubering everywhere?
So for the first time in a long time, bro, I was not behind the wheel of a car at all.
Were you just Ubering?
Yeah. I Ubered
Ubers out there
everywhere.
are fucking cheap as shit too.
Cheap as hell, bro. Talking about $7. $7 got me from where I was in the hotel to like the middle of Old San Juan.
Yeah, but
I was like, what the fuck?
so when I went, I was staying with Diego's mom
Yeah.
and
Where though? Where was that?
Dorado. So that's over where like Logan Paul and them live, unfortunately. But so I was over in Dorado and it's like a half hour from San Juan. Bro,
Okay.
that Ubers were $20 for a half hour ride.
Yo, bro.
Like Diego went out. So me and Diego were waking up one day to go to La Cueva del Indio, which is like it's a cave. It stands for like the cave of the Indians.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an old cave where the Tainos used to live in, and it was one of the only caves that didn't get blown up by the Spanish when they came and started blowing up shit on the coastline.
Mm-hmm.
So they still have I don't even know what it would be called, but it's like, you know how like the Egyptians have like the little art pieces inside the pyramids and shit like that. So it's like that, but
Hieroglyphics?
almost, yeah.
Okay.
So but they have like the little drawings of the Tainos and shit like that, so like, you can go and see it.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Diego were gonna go that whatever morning. So the night beforehand, he went to go out, and I'm like, bro, I'm not going out. Like, I'll stay here. I'll wake up and I'll just wake you up. And he left at like probably like 11 p.m. and I think he paid $20 to get all the way to San Juan to go out to the bars and shit like that.
Bro.
I was like, bro,
Yep.
what? When he said how much, because I'm gonna see how much like the Uber is first before I like make a decision on if I'm gonna go. And he's like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, I'm going out. I'm like, all right, have fun.
'Cause, bro, like,
He didn't even go to bed either.
he just stayed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I did it like 2 nights there.
Wait, I'm lying. It wasn't for when we went to La Cueva del Indio. That was when we went to Crash Boat.
Okay.
That was even worse because he was literally on the beach, just like
Nah,
he was awake. He was awake with me for the drive,
Mm-hmm.
and as soon as we got there, bro, is a dead body.
I'm weak.
I was like, nah, he is Cade.
The bars over there are fire, bro. That whole strip right there is so insane.
Oh,
like,
La Placita.
yeah, bro. We just walked up and down that strip literally
Yeah.
for like 2.5 hours just drinking.
Yeah,
And we
you
sat,
can
you know, you get to the very back and it's like a nice little like park area. It's like a big open area.
Yeah, where like they have like the salsa music and people like dancing to salsa and shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dancing
yeah.
and shit. You sit on the benches. We
Yeah.
sat there at like, bro. It was like, I want to say it was like 11 p.m., 11:15, bro. We're sitting there. Everybody and their mom is awake. Everybody's outside. I'm just like, yo, I don't even know what the fuck's going on. This is February, bro. It's February. Christmas was like 2 months ago. What is going on right now? What are all you people doing? It's like nobody. First of all, I don't know what goes on. This is not just for Puerto Rico though, right? Just think about this. What the hell do people do? Like, what do people do, bro?
What do you mean?
Because everybody is outside now.
Oh, you're talking about like people for work and shit like that?
Yo, like
Or-
nobody works.
Oh,
Nobody works.
yeah, it'd be feeling like that.
Yo, it'd be feeling like nobody works, bro.
Yeah.
Like not one person
It
does
do be feeling like
anything,
that.
bro.
'Cause there'd
Like,
be a lot of people outside.
you
at
get off
all
of
times
work
of the
and it's
day.
like 9 a.m. It's August. What the fuck are y'all doing, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why aren't kids outside, you know, like in the backyards running across the street? That's different. That's cool.
Yeah, that'd be like
Grannies,
Adults. It'd be adults.
full of grown adults, people in their 30s, 40s, like you don't have work, bro. Why are you at the gym at 10 a.m.? What are you doing at 10 a.m.?
Yeah, that
You should
shit
be
is
at work.
OD.
Nobody has a job. Everybody's either doing something weird.
That shit's
or-
actually OD.
It's actually nuts, bro. And I say that because in Puerto Rico, when we
I feel like
got there-
I feel like everyone's just trying to be fucking influencers.
that too, bro. Can I tell you something? That's low key the reason as to why I stopped posting so many videos, and why I stopped posting on Instagram so much. Because it's like you become a realtor or you do anything that has to do with like some type of status, and now you just have to like you start putting everything about yourself on social media, and it's like I'm not a fucking bot, bro. I'm not a bot. I'm not about to start going and recording every single thing that I do. I'm gonna record it and take pictures for myself.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna record it and take pictures for the entire fucking world, bro. Like, I like the fact that we're able to socialize and we can like all laugh at different things and we can like come to a community of like enjoying the same things. I like that. But in the sense of like putting everything that we do online,
I can't do that.
no,
shit,
or
bro.
even like just like
I cannot
wanting
do
to
that
be
shit.
an influencer, everybody wanting to do
Bro,
that.
I
bro.
make maybe one post a year.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
Like,
I don't
maybe
even want to
one
post a
post a year.
picture no more because
Like the last time I made a post was when I moved in here,
yeah,
which
bro.
was a year ago. Last time I made a post before, or no, I'm lying. I think I made a post right after that for my dad's birthday, or maybe the last time I made a post before that was for my dad's birthday.
Yeah.
Like I've never really posted like that on social media anyway.
In general.
But like there's people that I have like on Facebook and shit like that like literally like their whole lives are Facebook. Like everything.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. I haven't
Like
posted a lot of shares.
I'm talking I'm talking
I like my quotes.
I'm talking everything.
Yeah, nah.
Like I probably know what they eat for breakfast.
Yeah, nah. That's the shit I'm
Like-
talking about, bro.
Get the fuck off the internet for
And
a
people
second.
and people that are all not that like they're all about that, but people that do that 24/7 and like their life is there and you can see everything. I think it's great to be able to view. It's not gonna be my life though. Like you will get a baby picture when I have kids. You will get a baby picture, 100%. You will get a family picture, bro.
Yeah, here
but
and
like
there.
you're not about to get a Monday through Friday. You understand my schedule, understand every single thing that I'm doing. I don't need to go on Instagram and do anything besides laugh, look at sneakers, look at cars, and then get the hell off of Instagram. Because like,
Yeah, I also-
what else am I looking at besides football? Because it's literally August and we know what time it is, bro.
Yeah, you got one more. Well, not even one more.
Yo.
5 days. 5 days.
I think college starts today.
Yeah. Well, but I know NFL starts on. I think Thursday is the kickoff.
Yeah, man. I am actually
I think it's
excited, man.
Who are the Eagles?
And I'm what you call
Who
it?
the
I'm
fuck
about
are
to
the
become
Eagles? Who are the Eagles playing on
I have
Thursday?
no idea. I'm just worrying about the damn Giants, bro. Because Dart actually looks good.
Yeah, he does.
He actually looks pretty
I
decent.
don't
at the
really watch
quarterback,
football, but
bro.
I saw like
the highlights.
Yeah, I saw his highlights. He
Yeah,
actually looks pretty
He
good.
actually looks pretty consistent.
And
bro.
I seen his stats.
Mhm.
No intos.
Mhm.
4 touchdowns.
Hell yeah, bro.
I
That's
think,
super
like,
clean.
What was it, like 350 yards or something like that? 400
Mhm.
yards.
He has that swag to him. That like where a quarterback is like supposed to be in New York
Yeah.
type of swag.
Russell might be in trouble.
Mm-hmm. OD. OD.
Russell actually might be in trouble.
But,
He's
like-
probably saying like, "Yo, what the fuck? Am I gonna have a job?"
I'm weak. I'm okay. I'm low-key excited though, cause like moving down to Georgia would give it like a different perspective. Cause then like I'm really not showing nothing. It made no sense at that point, because
Yeah.
like in the sense of like how we're talking about like putting stuff online and everything.
Oh
like that.
yeah, yeah.
Like I'm really not showing nothing at that point. Like you'll see the fact like people know that I'm gonna go down there, but like over the course of like the next 5 years, bro, maybe I'm trying to plan it out. I don't really want it to be out there. I just wanted to go out there, do my thing, and then over the course of the next 5 years, 7 years, just pop out and do what I gotta do, bro.
Yeah, nah,
This is about experiencing life for what it is. I ain't trying to be on nobody's phone.
yeah, I don't know. Like for like certain,
Depends on what it is.
yeah,
I'm not even gonna say that though.
my
It depends
opinion on
what
that
it
shit is just like, I have like, if you're gonna like post all the time, at least like let it be like something of substance. I mean, and I was gonna say before, like as I'm saying, like get off the internet, and we're making a video to post on the internet, but like
Yeah, nah,
it's definitely a little different. But like
it still is a contradiction, but it's ridiculously different.
Yeah.
Like on a whole different level. Like, this is like almost like a movie where like
Yeah.
you get to watch people and listen to people like talk about
well,
their
we're trying
experiences.
we're trying for once a week as well.
Hell yeah,
And it's
bro.
like, and I feel like we try our best to like at least speak something of substance. Not every time we're going to, because like
We're human.
yeah, and
Not
it's
everything
like,
we talk
there's
about
other,
is gonna be that.
there's other shit to talk about sometimes,
Yeah.
like Puerto Rico and Bad Bunny and Chris Brown and shit like that. But, like,
Word, bro. Like,
but I mean, like
it's still some substance
I feel
though.
like,
Like, you're
I
getting
feel like if
something
you're
from
gonna,
it.
I feel like if you're just gonna post every single fucking day, like
Mhm.
at least like one of those days have something that's like gonna be thought provoking or
Yeah.
something like make me like it's drain. Like sometimes it's draining because like especially if you're like if you're going through some shit, like
Mhm.
you could be going like there's people who could be going through some shit and it's like the entire time they're going through it, they're posting about it, and it's like now I'm like going through it with you
With
because
you, bro,
want to
like-
post about it. And it's like, bro,
I'm
now
experiencing this
I'm
whole thing.
now I'm getting drained energetically because I'm sitting here reading your bullshit, and it's like I don't even want to see that shit. So it's like I don't
But
even
at
know.
the same time, here's the thing that I
That's my
always say to
fault, though.
myself. Yo, I was about to say, at the same time, I just need to close my phone. Because why the
Yeah.
fuck am I sitting here watching this shit? But I swear to God, I have my phone like this, looking. And I'm like, middle of the video, I'll be like, yeah, I don't even know why I'm doing this. Throw my phone on the bed, and I will literally just sit there because, like, I need to
Bro, you
take
don't
all
even,
that shit out.
you don't even know the amount of times that I've been on like any social media platform and like I'll see something like someone post something, whatever have you, and it'll be like a good post or something like that. It'll be like a nice post, and I'll see some fucking dumb shit in the comments, and I'd be typing out a reply like that I want to say some shit, and then I just delete it. I'm like, bro, I'm not about to get into this with you.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not about to.
Sometimes, bro,
Because
like
if
if
I
y'all
do-
look at me, y'all probably see me in some videos comment. Because I actually see so many dumb shit that like so much dumb shit that when I comment, it's like you're actually a retard, or like I need somebody to understand. Like, yo, you need to take accountability for this because this is messed up. Like, this is not something that you can carry through in your life and not feel like you were wrong. Like you're
know, it should
wrong,
be-
bro. You're a bad person.
No, there'd just be so much shit that like I'll see, and then I'm like, I'm not even saying nothing. The only like, the only comment I made, and this is the reason why too, is because some like they'll reply with some fucking dumbass shit too, and it's like, bro, I'm like, what, Because literally, bro,
Some lady called
It
out
was
my
like-
mom once for
and
a
it,
week.
so like the last time that I even replied was like literally like a week ago, and it was Did you ever listen to that song "Fuel" with Eminem and Jid?
Yes, the one
Okay.
that you told me about.
So I saw there was a post. Have you ever heard of Token, the white boy rapper from like I think like I don't even know Boston or some shit like that.
No,
So he's
possibly, but no.
he's like gaining like traction again now. I guess like I haven't listened to it. I probably should, but the last project that he dropped apparently was like really good amongst like that's what I'm seeing within like the commentaries and shit like that. And a random video popped up of him. He has a song with Jid called Boom, and he had posted a video like him like it was the basis of it basically was like getting on the song, but then like getting smoked on your own song, like because like Jid had a better verse than him, whatever have you. And I'm looking at the comments just to see what people are saying, and this dude said he's like, oh yeah, like not surprising, he did the same to Eminem on Fuel. So I replied, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, you had a great verse, but I'm like, he did not body Eminem on that song by any means, not even any stretch of the word. And I instantly get called a stan. That was his reply. He was like, yeah, he's like, nice try, stan, or some shit like that. But no, like, he did get bodied, and I was like, bro, I'm not even about to
He
engage.
called you a stand is mad
I was like,
hilarious.
I'm not even about to engage in this conversation because like I'm the furthest thing from a stand
Yeah.
to any artist because I will listen to a project and if it's ass, I'm gonna say it's ass,
bro.
Like I'm the furthest thing from a stand in any like even with like fucking sports teams and shit like that. If like if there's a sports team that I like and they're playing like shit, I'm gonna say they're playing like shit.
bro. I'm not
suck.
like
I'm
that.
not gonna
I'm the
sit
same
here.
way with
I'm not
people.
gonna sit here and just cope and be like,
Yo, bro, you're shitty. I can't be around you.
I'm not gonna sit here and just cope and be like, no, it's just good. Like, no, like if it's objectively good, it's objectively good. But I'm like, bro, you're sitting here calling me a stan because I have a different opinion than yours. Like, hello. I was like, I can't even engage in a conversation, and then I keep on getting notifications under that comment right now because mad people are replying to him saying, "Yeah, you're wrong."
Yeah, bro.
Like, and I'm like,
you're an idiot. For
I
that.
get it. It was a great verse.
He's an idiot, bro.
And shout out to Jid, but
He's
like,
an idiot for that.
he did not body Eminem on that shit. But yeah, but like that's like it's little shit like that where I'm just like I can't engage with certain people because like you can't even like sit here and have just a fucking simple conversation like
that's
on
so
the internet.
funny,
like,
bro. That's so
off.
funny. I had a lady do the same thing though. Like she was
What?
going crazy. And it was a post of like a waterfall, not a waterfall, but the caption on the video said "waterfall on Great Neck, New York." So I commented and said, "As long as it's Great Neck, we're fine." And like as a joke, like it's mad funny because like all the Jews live in Great Neck.
Yeah.
So I was like, I said, as long as it's Great Neck, we're fine. But it's a joke, but it's also dead ass because like they have the means to take care of it. So it's like, all right, cool, no problem. Like as long as it's Great Neck, we're fine. And some lady commented and she was like, what is that supposed to mean? And I was like, well, nothing specifically, but it's just something that's like chill. And another lady comments and she was like, don't be a fucking asshole, stupid kid. And I was like, oh, okay, miss, please chill. And I went on her Instagram page.
Yo.
And she's a dyke. So I said, I said again, mister, please don't comment on my comments. I don't mean any disrespect, but I know who I am. And she was like, I don't think Keisha would like this. And I said, I don't know what you are, but I don't think anybody's going to like this. And I sent it to Kali. Kali was dying. He was like, nah, send me the comment. Send me the comment. I was like, nah, I can't do that, bro. I can't do that. She said, oh, and your page is on private. You're a pussy. I said, no, my page is on private because I'm a realtor. But at the same time, you're just mad because you're an idiot and don't know what you are.
Yo.
And then somebody else commented and was like, yo, bro. Nah. Like that was literally his comment. Yo, bro,
Oh
period. Nah. And I stopped and I deleted it after that because I was getting way too mean. Because it was just like, I didn't say anything that was OD. I had another person actually under that comment go, you're mad anti-Semitic. And I was like, I'm anti-Semitic for making a comment that has nothing to do with Jews. I could have in my head said something that had to do with Jews. But the comment that I made, if you read it, has nothing to do with Jews.
Bro, I feel like at this point, and
I have a Star of David on my
I might get, maybe I'll get canceled for saying this,
They're going to hate it. Who cares?
but I feel like at this point in time, in like the world, I feel like anything you say that goes against what a Jew says is you're anti-Semitic.
You are because they feel like
It's literally insane.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie to you because of the depths of how much I've looked into this information. I don't necessarily even want to get into the conversation, and the reason why I don't is
I don't either. I have another opinion, but I don't know.
Yo, exactly because of the fact that it's like I don't even want to waste my time on it, and I don't want to even like dig deeper into it. But I'll say this. I'll say this one thing, and this will be the only thing that I say. Every single piece of information that comes across the United States has something to do with them.
Oh, I actually, you know what? I'm gonna say what I wanted to say, but I'm gonna put it in a different phrase.
And that's all I'm gonna say. But that's it.
And you don't have to answer it. I could just I could just leave this out there for people to ponder upon. Why are Jewish people the only religion that treats themselves like a race? All right, we can move on. What's your biggest pet peeve?
Yeah, I'll leave that where it is for real, because like we can go on all day about that. My biggest pet peeve, I think I'm gonna say is people not wanting to give each other space. I think that's what one of my biggest pet peeves are. And what I mean by that is like we film on a weekly basis.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even say anything about guys really. Guys understand it. It's like it's a different dynamic with some guys. Not all guys understand it. But we film once a week. Gas. Week goes by, come together, speak about everything. Week goes by, come together, speak about everything. Many people are like that. Many people like to speak every single day. One thing that I genuinely do not like is the need of everyone that like wants and has to have your attention in that moment. Like if they message you, you have to answer their message right then and there. If they call you, you have to answer their call right then and there, or you get penalized for not showing up. And it's like, I get where you're coming from, but there was a point in time where socializing just took place.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a job
It wasn't immediate.
It wasn't immediate, or it wasn't a demand to have that attention or have that need met right then and there. I feel like, yes, we are a social community overall, very social community, yes. But
especially now,
like everybody knows everything about everyone. But at what point do we get to a point where we understand once again that it is okay for us to have privacy? Like it's okay for me to not answer that message and get to you when I can get to you.
Yeah.
So what if I'm on my phone?
Or get to you when I want to get to you.
Like if I'm on my phone, and then the other thing about it is like, the other conversation part about it is like, if you're on your phone all day, why not just answer my message? We'll dig deeper. Are you messaging me because you genuinely need me in that moment? Or are you messaging me because you genuinely just want to talk to me in that moment?
Yeah.
If it's a need, and everybody can understand over a message if it's a need. If it's a need, your message is going to be answered. My boy Victor texted me the other day with a serious question that he had. What did I do? Not answer him? As soon as I saw it, I answered it right away. Because of the fact that it's a genuine need. Genuine need. Hey, how are you? What's going on? Are you good?
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? I can answer that message later because it's like, I mean, I'm at work right now. I'm chilling, bro.
Yeah, and
but
sometimes
it's a different thing.
But like, it's to go back to what you said, like, because you said you'll like reply to it when you get to it, whatever have you. It's not even a matter of like when you get to it. It's like I'll reply if I want to. Period.
No, like yeah, bro.
You know
like,
what I mean? Like if I'm not in the mental space at that moment where I see your message to where like I want to have a conversation,
I want to indulge in a conversation.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna sidebar it, and if I remember to get back to you later, I'll do it, and if I don't, then we'll talk at another time.
It's like people get mad that you don't want to inconvenience yourself to talk to them about nothing.
Yeah,
what are we talking about?
That's the big
The thing is
that's
like
the biggest part right there.
If like we're talking about nothing, bro, if there's nothing to have conversation about, why are we conversing about this right now? It can wait until a Saturday. Yeah. It can wait until next week. I don't have to talk about it right now.
There's only certain times that I will agree with the mindset of like expecting that I get a reply.
Yes.
For example, like if something's within a time constraint.
Yes.
Like if you're going on a trip with someone, whatever have you,
that's
need
different.
To figure shit out. You need to book shit, and people, like whoever you're going with, isn't replying.
That's then, different.
Yeah. Or
I'm double texting you because, like, bro, like
for example, like if you're coming by, whatever have you, and
what's your ETA?
I know you're on your way, and then maybe I just said okay originally, and then you're not here yet still, and I'm saying, all right, what's your ETA? That's a different story. But if I'm just fucking hitting you, like if someone's just hitting you up to say, yo, what's up, like what's going on, whatever have you, like just to strike up a conversation, like they don't owe you or they're not obligated to have to reply to you in that moment. Like it's appreciated that you're thinking about that individual that you're reaching out to. You know what I'm saying? But like, not everyone's in the headspace of like wanting to have a conversation in that moment. Like sometimes you just might not be having a fucking good day. You might just be like, I'm just trying. I don't really want to. I just don't really want to deal with anybody right now. Like
I say this, bro.
Let me be within my own space, and then that's it. And then it's like if you keep on getting antagonized for a response or some shit like that, then it's like now if I reply with some shit that's like
you're not gonna like my reply because now
if it's some negative shit or just me being an asshole, now
I don't have a boundary.
Yeah,
you're trying to cross the boundary that
now
I had created.
Now you're making me look like an asshole, but really you're the one being an asshole because you're the one that just won't let me
be me. Like let me
live within my own.
Like
world.
It's like, bro, I say this because people will get so aggravated at the fact that you don't go to a place or you don't go do a thing or you don't show up in that thing, and it's like, okay, because we're gonna have to go a little bit deeper into it because the accountability aspect, like you just said, they start to switch it over and start to make it seem as if like you're the individual that's doing the wrong thing, and it's like we're all allowed to have that space, but there's absolutely no reason for me to feel demanded of you to like make that thing take place when you want it to take place. And the reason why I'm then not going to answer even more is because now you have to hold yourself accountable. Because I'm not trying to be an asshole and like not deliberately like deliberately not answer you, but it's like now that you're antagonizing me, I'm going to allow you to look at what you're doing, and then you're going to make an inference for yourself. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up leaving me alone. And the reason why you're going to end up doing that is because you're going to feel as if like I'm not showing up to you when you need me to show up. And it's like, you don't necessarily need me in this moment.
Yeah.
I understand you're probably thinking, how do you know I don't need you? And it's like, because if you really needed me, it'd be of an emergency. You don't need me of an emergency. Every time somebody has needed me in an emergency moment, I show up immediately. Yo, my car's not, I'm showing up. Yo, I need you to, I'm showing up. The moment you're just texting me, hey, yo, bro, like I'll text you, hey, 3 days from now. I don't need to feel obligated
when
to
I
do
moved in
nothing,
here,
bro.
and I told you I needed, I said if you wanted to help, you came to help.
Oh, yeah, bro, because like think about that. Actually think about it. I love moving shit. That's one. But 2, it's an opportunity to show up for you in that way. Why?
Yeah.
It wasn't like a, yo, bro, what's up? How's your Sunday going? It was a, yo, bro, I'm moving into my new apartment. Would you be able to help me lift some shit from cars into my apartment? Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
No problem. Let me know what day and what time. It's a different conversation. That's how I like to show up. I'm not the friend to like go outside and like let's go to this party or let's go to this club. Let's go to this fucking celebration. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not. But when you need me, I'm gonna be there though. That's the type of person that I am, and that's why that like it sits with me so much because it makes you look back and go, damn, a lot of people that you thought knew you don't know you, and that's the realization that it happens. Yeah. It's like Victor said it to me the other day, bro. We all have those moments where we don't want to talk. It's like, I've had so many times in my life where I just wasn't right mentally. How the fuck can I show up for you if I can't show up for myself?
Yeah.
Now, I'm looking selfish because of the fact that you don't know how to think about somebody else besides yourself.
Yeah.
You can't do that to me, bro.
I'm definitely the same way when it comes to like not being able to show up for like parties and shit like that.
Yeah,
like
bro.
when I was in high school, I never went to. My ass was at home, but like
all the time.
You could really speak to it though, because the one time that I think it was around your birthday during it might have been it was during COVID when you went. It
was
to
like right after COVID. We went to my sister's thing and and I was like, yo, pull up, bro.
Yeah, and I pulled up and I was there for maybe
for like
15 minutes. I don't even think I was there.
You was there for like an hour, bro.
Was I?
Remember, Aunt and Craig pulled up, and you was there with Aunt and Craig for a little bit.
So maybe I was there for like a half hour to an hour.
Yeah,
and
you dipped after that though.
I left. I was like, bro, I can't do this.
He dapped me up and was out.
I felt so uncomfortable. I felt so awkward because I knew
only because of the fact that you didn't know anybody. I feel like if you would have known at least half of the people there,
but like that's what I'm saying. Like family settings and shit like that, I'll go to. But like if I'm going to a party and like I don't really know people like that, like I'm out.
That's also different.
I'm so out, but especially because it's not like it's like a formal setting where it's like kind of a networking thing where like I'm going there with the intention of meeting people. It's like I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm not in my realm like
everybody's
at all.
Just there.
Like there's just mad people, all different types of people, and I'm like, I can't do this right now. I'm like, I'm going home. I was
See,
like,
in
I
that
was so
sense,
like
out of place.
yeah, I was so out of place, but I
Yeah.
feel like so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Because there was just so much going on. Whereas like with family, I love going to family stuff because I'm seeing my family and I know everybody there, so it's like I have relationships with most of the people there, so I can sit down and have conversations, whatever have you.
Yeah.
But even that, sometimes like I get bored of doing, and I can't even say bored of doing, but like I just get tired of doing because it's like
It's energetically draining.
that and
When you're trying to build yourself up, it's
well,
draining.
that
to be
and
very honest.
people change so much
Yeah.
that it's kind of like the cousin or uncle or aunt that like you once like had a relationship with or like we're talking with like might not be like the same person that you see the
You
next
don't
time that you see
resonate
them.
with it
You know
anymore,
what I
bro.
mean? Like it's like yeah, especially if you're evolving in your own mind state and it's like in the way that you think and the people that you're going to be surrounded by like don't think within the same light as you.
Mhm.
Like I had one of my I had it, and this is something like so small and it might not mean much to anybody else, but like to me it was kind of like a what the fuck moment. I had one of my uncles because I have my mom's side of the family. I have some of my uncles that work in the construction industry as well. Then they've been doing it since they were my age or probably younger. They've been doing it for like 30, 40 years. So I had one of my uncles ask me like, oh, like what do you prefer? Do you prefer like working in like the winter or the heat?
Mm-hmm.
And I said I prefer the cold because I can bundle up for the cold. And he like immediately he was like, nah. He's like, I prefer the heat because I prefer to sweat, whatever have you. And I'm like, I didn't say anything to him, but I wanted to look at him and be like, bro, what the fuck was the point of you asking me a question if you were just gonna immediately shoot down my answer? Like I'm not answering the question for you. Like what are we even talking about right now? Like that shit irritated me because it's like, bro, we're not even having a conversation. You asked me a question, I answered your question, and then you immediately just negated the fact that I gave you an answer. And we're just like, nah, I didn't ask you if you prefer the heat, motherfucker. You asked me what do I prefer. But it's shit like that.
That's
it's like,
literally
it's like,
what it is, though.
It's
That's
like,
it's
what
exactly
conversation
that.
are we having? This isn't even it's not even a conversation. You asked me a question, and you didn't even give a conversation or a chance for the conversation to actually become a conversation.
even
because
develop,
you
bro.
immediately just
Boom,
shit.
boom,
And
boom,
not only did he do that, he literally walked away to go get a beer, and I'm like, what?
Yo, bro.
Then I started talking to his brother, which is my other uncle. But I started talking to like me and him started having a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Which is that's my like favorite uncle on that side of the family. Anyway, the one that I was actually having a conversation with because I can get along with him.
You have a
But I'm like,
conversation.
I'm looking at him like, bro, like, shut the fuck up.
Bro.
I'm like, what is it? What was the point of like? I would have rather you just never even engaged in to talk with me at all. Like, you don't have to forcibly try to communicate with me because I'm your nephew.
Yeah,
I could
bro.
give two fucks less if we talk or not. Because I see you once maybe every 2 to 3 years.
hated
So
that
you think
shit.
if you think I care enough to sit here and have a conversation with you because you're in the same setting that I'm in right now
Yeah.
because we have a mutual connection with my cousin, which is
Lineage.
your nephew, like I don't care about you
Mm-hmm.
enough to sit here and have like I have love for you because you're family and we have that connection of the bloodline. But like I'm not gonna go on my way to sit here and talk to you just because we're family. Like
Oh, yeah.
if you want to talk to me, cool. But you don't have to force yourself to talk to me. I'm not going to go home and cry because you didn't talk to me.
Yep.
I will be perfectly okay because
100%.
I haven't been crying the past 3 years that we haven't spoken. Like,
It's
you
not
know what I
gonna
mean?
be
Like,
hard for me
you're
not to go
yeah.
home and not be chilling.
Yeah, and this same person has me blocked on Facebook and shit like that. Like, bro's a weirdo.
Yeah,
So it's
nah, bro. Like Yo.
we're intentionally in
he was trying to get there.
yeah,
and,
but like
and
you're intentionally just going out of like it's obvious that you're forcing this interaction between the two of us. Like it's not necessary. Like if you think I don't know that you have me blocked on Facebook, like I'm not stupid. I literally saw his profile pop up, thinking that he made deleted his Insta or his Facebook to make a new one, whatever have you. And then I went and clicked on it, and it doesn't even give me an option to add him as a friend. So I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. But this is the same sibling that my mom doesn't get along with either. So it's
bro,
like
I ain't gonna lie.
it's like, bro,
I can give you so many
Motherfuckers are so
instances
weird,
like
though.
that, bro. Because it's like you were saying before that one time at that party, I enjoyed it because of the fact that it was all people that I grew up with. So it was like
Yeah.
it was all kind of different in that sense. But in the sense of like going and getting together with family, it's kind of the same idea for me. It's like I'm not trying to go play 21 questions. Like I know that I'm here. You haven't seen me in a long time. How are you? how are you doing?
That's
Is
all it is,
everything
too.
okay? That's it. That's
have a-
all we need to go past. You
you have
don't
a-
need to know everything that I'm doing.
Do you
bro.
have a girlfriend?
Do you have a girlfriend?
Like, bro, leave me the fuck
are
alone.
Are you still coaching? Like, I get it. I get the whole, like, I want to know a little, why? Am I doing well? How's my well-being?
Yeah.
Why do we care so much about what the other person is doing?
Yeah, and like
because you don't care about my life that much. Because if you honestly cared about my life that much, you'd call me and ask me how I was doing.
bro, that ass feels like a fucking NPC side quest.
Every
like,
single time I
I
go
feel like,
over there,
like you
it's
play.
like a,
It's like I'm playing a fucking game, and it's like I'm talking to. It's like the NPC. It's the same dialogue. Like you
Yeah,
have the
bro.
same fucking. You have the same questions.
Question and answer. Question and answer.
That same,
question and
that
answer.
same uncle that said that fucking that asked me that dumbass question. It wasn't even the question wasn't dumb, but just gave me that like stupid ass interaction.
Mm-hmm.
His wife, like every time I see her, bro, same set of questions, bro. It's like she has this shit on a flashcard, and like it's the same questions. Oh, how are you doing? How's work? Are you in school? Do you have a girlfriend? It's the same like 4 questions
Over and over and over
And
again. It's like, why?
What type of conversation are we having off of these? Because I'm gonna tell you, oh, work is good. Oh,
I don't have a girlfriend.
yeah, I'm in school. No, I'm not dating anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh.
Exactly.
What else are
Exactly.
we talking about?
You
We're not
asked me
talking
all
about
those
anything.
questions to not reply.
Stop asking me these dumbass questions.
To
Like,
have a stupid reply and
Yeah.
then to show and then to give me a face. Like, if I don't give you an answer that you necessarily agree with, I am then gonna get a reply with a face that's like, oh, okay. And it's like, why the fuck even ask me a question if you're gonna have your own opinion, own feelings attached to how you are receiving the answer?
or when they don't see you for like mad long. How old are you now? Why the fuck do you? Why
Yeah,
is this
it
even a
doesn't
topic
matter.
of conversation? I'm not asking you how old you are. Do you think I give a fuck,
bro?
Like that has nothing to do with anything.
You would know how old I was
Like-
if you actually cared. You don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Don't ask me that question, bro.
That's what- like what?
I just genuinely think that it is, bro. Everybody's so fucking ingenuine that it's like when you try to have actual conversations, nobody knows what the fuck to talk about. They just talk about what you do and how you're doing that thing. They ask you about if you're in school or what you're doing next and what's the thing after that and what's the thing after that. It's like, why are you trying to speed up my life, bro? I got here 26 years ago. I'm trying to enjoy the rest because I've just spun past 26 years.
Yeah.
And I'm just now learning how to enjoy it. And it's like everybody's trying to zoom. And asking these questions is doing the same exact thing. Break it down. How about you actually check on that person and then check on them consistently so it's actually a genuine thing?
Yeah.
Most people only check on you when they need something. And then when they don't need something, it's asking you to go somewhere. And it's like, why would I go out and hang out with y'all and spend money if motherfuckers only hit me up when I need me and when I'm trying to go out and spend money? It's never, oh, let's go chill or let's go do this. It's like, bro, it's not happening.
No, that
Genuine people, bro. There's too many ingenuine. We need more genuine
it's not even like
people.
or like you could have literally invite me. Oh, you want to come over for dinner?
Yeah, bro. Like
Yeah,
a
sure, why
simple,
not?
I want to come over for dinner is a vibe. I don't
Like-
want to go
like
out.
have like an actual interaction outside of a family event. Because
Yeah,
like,
bro,
if
like-
we're only interacting within a family event,
I want some damn ice cream.
and then you're gonna make the interactions feel like forcible. It's like, bro, just don't talk to me. Just leave me alone. Like I have no problem.
I'll be
standing-
perfectly fine, bro.
I will stand on the other side of the venue and talk to the people I want to talk to and not interact with.
No,
you.
seriously.
And
I
will be
really
okay.
don't mind. I really don't mind. Everybody likes to like get angry. I'm so passionate about this, bro, because I've been penalized for it so much in my life that it's not even funny. I would literally be sleeping in my room in the garage while they have like barbecues in my backyard. Because like I don't want to go outside, bro. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to go out there and get questioned. No, I'm not where you think that I should be, bro. No, I'm not where I want to be. So I'm not about to go out there and have conversations with y'all and have y'all antagonize me to be something that y'all want me to be. I don't want to be y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all make terrible decisions, or at least somewhat terrible decisions. The person I learn most from is the person I'm on the phone with all the time. I'm texting. I'm sending him reels 24/7. I send my uncle reels all the time, bro, because that's how we're gonna connect. So I'm at least in contact with him 24/7, at least 3-4 times a week. That's enough for us to understand. All right, he's good. He's chilling. We're men. It's different. We're surrounded by nothing but other than women, bro. Literally. So it's like, all right, that's the only way I'll be able to like really connect to him and he know that I'm actually chilling besides us having a
It's the
conversation.
opposite on my side of the family. It's just nothing but men that act like fucking children.
Bro, I mean, I have no problem with being asked questions.
Not
It's
all,
more,
not all of them. I'm not
it's
gonna say
really
all of
in
them,
the
but
sense of like
bunch of
how
them.
you're going about doing it. Because like they don't go about asking you those questions from a love place. They go about asking you those questions in the sense of like, let me know what's going on in your life just because I have nothing else to talk about with you.
There's that, and then like at least from my own personal experience, I have like I have distant relationships or like relationships that don't even exist.
Yeah, that too.
Because of problems within my like with my parents, like with their siblings, and it's like, bro, what the fuck does that have to do with me? The only thing I am is their child.
Yeah, bro.
That's
you
it.
get penalized for
and
all
like,
that shit.
I don't even live with either one of them anymore. You know what I mean? So it's like
I felt
like
that
the relationships that I had at one point in time that like aren't there anymore because there was a problem with my mom or a problem with my dad or whatever have you, and it feels it feels like the shit got taken out on me. You know what I mean? And like the only time that it showed up was it almost felt like it was out of spite of either one of them. You know what I mean? Like there was one time I had one of my uncles on, which is actually hilarious. I have no problem even saying this shit. One of my uncles that lives in California.
Mm-hmm.
So when the last time I've been to Cali I was in high school. It was the year that the Broncos won, I think. That was the last time I went.
15. Okay.
Yeah, so that was the last time I was in Cali, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I only had one other time before that in 2009, September of 2009. So that was the second time I was there, and I loved being out there because like I had I had cousins out there that like were around the same age as me, and like within that week, like I really like felt like I grew like a bond with them. So I wanted to go back out there to hang out with them again. So I had texted my uncle because he had told me before I left, he said, "Hey, anytime you want to come back out here, just text me and let me know. Like you can stay with me." So I'm like, "All right, cool." So the year following, during Christmas time, I texted him and asked him if I could come and stay out there. No reply. Okay, no problem. 3 years later, my grandma passes away. Right in the interim of my grandma being in the hospital while she was still alive, I remember him. So within this time period, him and my dad used to be super close before my parents got divorced. And at some point in time, him and my dad stopped being super cool, whatever have you. Right within that 3-year interim between the last time that we went to my grandma passing away. But whatever, a couple weeks prior to my grandma passing away, I would go to the hospital with my mom because my mom wanted to see my grandma because my mom didn't grow up with her mom, so she had that like kind of mother-daughter relationship with my grandma. So she wanted to see her one last time, whatever have you. So my uncle was the only uncle that was at the hospital. So he goes. The first time my mom's seen my uncle in like 10 years or some shit like that. And he literally looks at me and tells me, he's like, by the way, if you ever want to go to, I think he was like asking me if I was in school, whatever have you. And then he told me, he's like, oh, well, if you ever want to go to school, like, and you want to go to college in LA or in Cali, like, let me know. He's like, you can stay with me. You just got to make sure you stay in school. And I didn't say anything. I was like, okay. But I'm like thinking in my head, I'm like, you told me at one point in time that I could come and hang out with you at any point in time. Now that you're not talking with my dad, now all of a sudden you want me to come live with you to go to school in California? Are you out of your fucking mind? Because I think they knew that I got kicked out of my dad's house. Because probably someone like my uncle probably told my dad because they probably like one of my uncles lives. He's a super of the buildings over there where I grew up.
Nuts.
Well, 2 of my uncles are so. They're Puerto Rican, but Bunchincheros, so they probably went and were talking about whatever have you, and actually, now that I think about it, because me and my dad had gotten into it in Puerto Rico. That's actually what happened. Because me and my dad got into it in Puerto Rico. So I'm just spilling a bunch of tea. But me and my dad got into it in Puerto Rico. I mean, I don't think he would care if I speak about it because it's like behind us now. But so the timeline of all this shit is actually fucking insane. So January of 2019, right? Me and my dad go to Puerto Rico to see my grandparents. It's the first time I see my grandparents since like I was a senior in high school. So like since it's like 3 years since it was like that I had seen my grandparents. So we went stay with my grandparents, whatever have you. My aunt was there, right? So we're staying in Puerto Rico. There's one night I'm talking with my aunt, and my aunt's asking me, "What do I think? Like if I have a relationship with my dad's girlfriend, whatever have you." And I was telling her, or like what I thought about my dad's girlfriend, whatever have you. And I was having a conversation with her, like saying like me and like I'm cool with her now. Like I didn't really have any problems. But at the time I was expressing like how I felt years prior. and my dad was taking a nap. My dad wakes up in the middle of me saying like I used to think like she was like a fucking bitch, whatever have you, and he hears me say she was a fucking bitch. He doesn't hear everything prior. He only heard that. So he comes storming out the room, and he's like flipping out on me, and I'm like looking at him, I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, and he's like, you calling her a bitch, whatever have you? I'm like, what? I'm like, no, I wasn't. But he keeps yelling at me. He won't let me explain my side. So now me and him start yelling, whatever have you. So I go to walk out to get out of the house because I'm like, me and him cannot be here both losing our shit right now because neither one of us are gonna stop. So one of us has to like remove ourselves from the situation. Yeah. So I wasn't even trying to remove myself out of disrespect. I was just trying to be the big person. Yeah, I was just trying to be the cooler head prevails. Like I just wanted to get out so that way I could go on the balcony, just take a breather, let him take a breather, then come back inside and now we could talk. And when I went to walk out, he felt disrespectful. So he literally grabbed me by the back of my neck and like pulled me back inside. So I turned around and my aunt got in between me and him. Cause my dad probably would beat the shit out of me, but I was like, we about to go, bro. So whatever have you. So the next day we talked about it, cool, whatever have you. My aunt ends up telling the family what happened. A month later was when I got kicked out of my dad's. I had nothing to do with that incident, just other shit, whatever have you. Probably a culmination of that. Then 2 months later is when my grandma's sick. So that's probably why my uncle fucking went and did that, because he probably was sitting here thinking me and my dad are beefing, I have whatever have you. And it's like it's what you're trying to do is obvious. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like you're really, it feels like you're trying to pry and shift and like pull me away from my dad the same way that you pulled yourself away from my dad. And I'm not fucking with that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like there's certain shit that
I just don't like the fact that he didn't show up for you then, but wants to show up for you now after he knows certain different situations, like certain different information.
It's not even want to show up now. It's you want to act like you're showing up now.
No, yeah, that's the bothering part. Yeah. It's like I asked you when I need, like you probably could have used that time when you needed it during that Christmas time when you asked.
Oh, absolutely.
Like that would have helped you and probably would have prevented you in the future from possibly being kicked out. Like, that would have been a trip that helped you, because like you wouldn't ask if you didn't need it. That's another thing about people that are like more genuine. They only ask if they need the thing. They're not gonna ask you out of like, oh, I just want to ask him just cause.
Yeah.
So like him asking that is like, oh, I would really enjoy that and I would use that in my life type of thing. And
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
He didn't show up for you, and then come around a couple of years later, 3 years later, he just comes out and tells you that because of the situation that's at that moment.
Yeah.
Like, nah, bro.
And
you're being mad weird.
And the only time I spoke to him after that was at my I saw him at my grandma's funeral, and then after that, my grandpa's funeral, and then I haven't seen him or spoken to him since. And it's like,
that's the thing about it, bro. You know, the thing I heard the other day, like one crazy thing I heard the other day, right, is we are spiritually born into this family for us to learn a certain way of how we grow up. But the moment that man leaves from his mother's and father's house is the moment that that's no longer his family. And not in that sense of saying they are no longer connected by blood, but in the sense of saying that it's time for him to embark on a journey that doesn't necessarily involve them, but still uses the things that he learned from them in his time coming up. So it's kind of like we have, each of us as men and women have our own paths to take, even though that we are a part of a lineage.
Yeah.
We go our own space.
Quote unquote family.
Exactly.
It's like it's more of just a bloodline than it is like an actual family, to be
100%.
honest. And like I would agree with like it almost feels like it's like these people are specifically picked for you because like there's something that you can learn on how to live your life and how not to live your life.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's like, and I guess going back to like my question, like biggest pet peeve, it's like since we're on like more of a deeper mindset with the topic, fulfilling like, or not fulfilling, I guess, on promises. You know what I mean? Making false promises, especially to children. I had like a lot of that growing up from uncles and shit like that, or like cousins like who would say like, "Oh, yeah, I'll come pick you up and we could go do this," or "Yeah, we'll go on this trip together." Or, bro, I'm still waiting to go to Japan, and I've been waiting for 7 years. 6 years, 7 years. 6 years. The last time that one of my other uncles, on my dad's side. We went to Amsterdam, and after we went to Amsterdam, well, we were supposed to go to Ireland. That we didn't go to Ireland, whatever have you, because the flight was booked. Because he worked for airline, and we went to after we had went. He's like, "Oh yeah, we should go to Japan, whatever have you, with Gabriel and Lewis, which are my 2 other cousins." And he had made it seem like we were gonna go do this. I mean, it's not even like I actually believed him, because like growing up, it was always like that, like where he would just say shit and that nothing ever happened. But that was in 2019. That was 6 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, I guess it's my fault for like having that little bit of hope, but I think it's like the kid in me who's like, that's all that kid wanted was for him to just come through on what he was telling me he was gonna do.
Yeah.
So it's like, anytime he says something, I guess there's still, even though I know it's not gonna happen, there's still a little part of me that's like, it's like maybe it will. You know what I mean? But realistically, it won't. Like even in April when I went to, and if he sees this for whatever reason, or well, not whatever reason, but if he happens to see this, we'll have a conversation when the time comes, if it ever comes. But even in April, I was in Puerto Rico, right? And I'm staying at the hotel. It's like the day before I leave, the day before I leave, or the day I'm leaving, I think, or some shit like that. And he randomly messaged me on Facebook, asking me to grab him magnets in Puerto Rico so he could put on the fridge, whatever have you. I'm like, all right, whatever. And he's like, I'm gonna be in New York, I think like tomorrow, like the following day, or whatever have you. So he was gonna be in. I think he was gonna get to New York the day after I got back. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, just let me know. So I got it, and those magnets are still in my bag in my room. So it's like shit like that. Like, I just don't like. It's like, don't make it seem like, don't go out of your way to make it seem like we're gonna have this interaction or whatever have you, and it never happens.
Like you plan it like that, and then you get to that point, and it's
so
like,
that's my, and you could probably see why it's one of my biggest pet peeves is like, I can't even say I don't like. I fucking hate when people tell me that they're gonna do something and they don't do it. I cannot stand it.
Oh yeah.
I can't stand it. And it's like, and when that does happen though, it makes it puts you in a different light for me instantaneously. Because like, I'm not about to sit here and still like put up with your bullshit.
I can't show up the same way that I was showing up before because of how
No,
you're showing up for yourself now.
And it's different for people when it's like, if it's a new encounter or like a new relationship.
You're brand
like
new, GG.
It's easier to do. But like when it comes to family, it's like, especially like certain people, it's kind of hard, especially when you don't get to have those conversations to like actually confront it. And it's like, it's kind of like that. It just keeps on running away from you because it never puts itself there.
It never gets confronted. It never gets touched on.
But that's why I say the next time, if there is an opportunity to have that conversation with him, I absolutely will, because I've had enough of dealing with 26 years of bullshit. So, but yeah, I'm sitting here fucking trauma dumping and shit on the pod.
Nah, bro, it's not even like a trauma dump. You rather, same thing what I was gonna say earlier. And I'm going to go back to what I was saying about something earlier, but it's not even trauma dumping. It's really just like expressing yourself fully, though. Yeah. It's still expressing yourself fully, because like most people know that we don't necessarily get the time to express ourselves to everybody because of the fact that people are ingenuine. People really just push their own agendas 24/7, and like they don't necessarily take the time to like listen to other people or like care about other people. So like this moment, it's a little bit different because it's like we're actually taking the time to listen to one another and then broadcast it to you guys so that you have an opportunity to listen to somebody else's experiences and learn from them, not make the same mistakes that we made and not do the same things that we do, and even doing better than we're doing. Like whatever the case may be, you'll have the opportunity to learn from it. But one thing I will definitely say, just to like go back to like people and like pet peeves and everything, it is absolutely 100,000% okay to show up for your people. Like, show up for your people, right? But this is not about boundaries. It's not about anything like that. It's just more or less allowing yourself to be mentally okay to go show up for those people. We all grow up differently. We all have different scenarios of how we were shown to do things. And not all of us have the same system as the rest of other people. So if that person or one of your friends is not showing up for you the way that you may need them to show up, go have a conversation with them. Don't antagonize them. Don't get angry with them. Go try and pry. Go try and see if they're okay, rather than asking yourself why they're not showing up or what you're doing wrong. Take yourself away from the account and try and dig deeper into what's actually wrong with them. And I say that because being the person that has been penalized for that, people don't want to dig deeper. People want to stay on the surface. I don't want to be on the surface. I'd rather have 7 people around me that we can all have conversations that allow ourselves to get better and do better, rather than having 7 people around me who just want to get together, talk about what's going on Monday through Friday, and then go out on Friday night and Saturday morning or Saturday night as well. I'm not about that. I want the deeper connections because obviously we're in a place that is about deep connection. Every single thing about us, our makeup, the world around us is a deep connected, deep rooted type of thing. In order for us to have good quality and genuine relationships, we need to be deeply rooted within one another. We can't be deeply rooted because of the fact that you're getting mad at people because they're not answering text messages. You don't need to be around them all the time. Ask them what's actually going wrong as to why they can't meet you where you need them to meet you, if you even really need them to meet you there. You know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong with it. Continue to show up for them. But at the same time, if you're not in the right place and you feel like you cannot do certain things right now, don't feel bad for not showing up for them. Show up for yourself first, because you can't be you, and help them at the same time if you're not fully where you need to be inside of your head and internally. So you need to feel good, or at least feel 60, 70% before you go out there and try and fill somebody else's cup with whatever they need you for in that moment. You know what I mean? So just get your mental right. If you have a better mental, you'll be able to show up for everybody better, and this won't even be a conversation. But this is coming from people who, like, we deal with the mental part because of how we had to grow up. So it's a little bit different for us than it is for others.
I agree.
Oh, yeah.
I also want to say that another one of my pet peeves is incorrect grammar.
Sometimes.
Well, like when I'm reading shit.
Yeah, like if I'm reading a comment or something, I get pissed.
Yeah, like if you're talking,
you're skittly boogin doogan.
If you're talking in slang and shit like that I don't care about. But like when I'm sitting here reading something, and it's like it'll be the little shit. Mm-hmm. Like if I see like the wrong then, or like the wrong to, or if I don't see a comma, and like it's just a run-on sentence, I'm like, bro, type this shit out correctly.
Nah, low key, I'm a run-on sentence type of dude. I sometimes just like maybe I put a period.
I hate that. And my last one is people who talk without swallowing their saliva, where it sounds like they're just drowning. Don't do that.
Yeah, he's one of those people. I'm the same way though. I don't like hearing that extra noise.
You know, not even. It's just where it sounds like you're drowning. Like where like you can hear the buildup in their throat, and it's like, yo, what the fuck? It's like they're getting fucking waterboarded.
Bro, waterboarded is nuts, bro.
That's what it's called, right?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think waterboarding is what it's called. Isn't that when they fucking like try and kill you with water and shit like that? They try and drown you?
I think that's being drowned.
No, waterboarding.
Waterboarding might be a board on water.
Nah, it's got to be something, bro. Hold on. Not waterboarding sport. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
No. Yeah, it's controlled drowning in a form of waterboarding like or controlled drowning is a form of torture in which water is poured over a cloth, covering the face.
Oh yeah,
and breathing patterns of it. Yeah,
I've seen that in Blacklist.
Yeah, it'd be sound like that's how they sound when they fucking don't swallow swallow and try and fucking talk. It should be sounding insane. But yeah,
I don't think I have any more for real. I don't think I have any more pet peeves for real.
I have a lot. I have more
actually,
than I should.
Another one that I do have, honestly, is the lack of compassion that we have for each other in the world, especially in New York. I think that everybody moves so damn fast that everybody's rushing, not realizing that you're trying to move 100 miles per hour. Huh?
You're on a way deeper tip than I am on this.
I'm weak.
Mine is so base up.
I don't think that you need to go 100 miles per hour to get to your destination at 10 o'clock. When if you drove 70, you'd still get there by 10 o'clock. It's not gonna. You're putting your life and somebody else's life in danger.
You at 100, you might not even get there.
Like for real, to be honest, bro, you may be stopped at 950 because of the fact that you wanted to drive 100 miles per hour. And I'm gonna be the person to, as soon as I see you driving, I'm pulling all the way away from you. Not gonna try and stop you. Go let yourself do it. I'm not here to stop anybody from doing anything like that. But biggest pet peeve, please just have some consideration for the people around you, bro. Like, we all live this life one time. For us to not care about the next person is absolutely fucking lawless. And there shouldn't be any laws, but if there is one, it should be the opportunity for us to love and like actually do it. Show somebody some love, say hello to somebody you don't know, help somebody carry shit to their car. It's not that hard, bro. We're all here together having the same experience in different ways. That's it. Just stop being assholes to each other. That's my other pet peeve. That's it.
Word.
Yeah, what was yours? She says yours was kind of like, it wasn't that deep on the iceberg.
Oh, yeah, no, none of mine are also base level. I don't even know if this is considered a pet peeve or not. But like hearing like high, it's like certain like high pitched sounds, like when like it's like metal scratching against metal or like nails on a chalkboard, shit like that. I can't, bro. When I tell you, nah, like legit, no,
somebody's car getting keyed.
Yeah, like the I don't know what it does to my body. Like literally, like I'll feel it run it'll like go through like my spine, bro.
That's
like
Spider-Man 3. Venom
like,
was around the
actually
poles.
Insane. And I'm like my whole body, I'll get like a weird ass chill, and I'm like, bro, I have to like.
I gotta move. I can't do this right now.
I have to get away from this because I'll actually fucking tweak.
I felt that.
Like I'll literally tweak. It's like it's activating like a fucking demon or something. I'm like, bro, what is going on?
Nah, but literally like Spider-Man 3. Venom in between all the poles.
That's literally what
like,
it feels
that same exact feeling, bro. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah,
my grandma used to have these bells.
I'd be ready to fucking.
My grandma got these bells, bro. That's like that, and it's like if you hit it, or like if it's too much wind in the house, the wind will like knock it into like the little cylinder bells that are around it, hanging in front of the sink. As soon as it hits, bro, all you hear is ding, 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 like over and over and over again. It is the most annoying thing to have to deal with if you're like washing dishes and your head hits it by accident. It's a fucking rap, bro. You can be washing dishes and go. Nobody needs that shit. Nobody needs it. I felt that though.
It's like watching a fucking cat like tweak out when it starts hearing like some weird ass noise. They start jumping off walls and shit.
You gotta watch videos about how cats jump on foil. That's just hilarious, bro. That is some of the funniest things I've ever seen. Cats hate foil because of the texture, I guess. So if you put foil on like a countertop to like stop your cat from jumping on the countertop, people put foil down, bro, and the cat hops up, and as soon as it lands on the foil, they go. And start tweet. It's the funniest shit, bro. It's so hilarious. I watched it on TikTok one day. I saw one video and I went on a rant, like a rampage of just watching cats touching foil.
You fell in a rabbit hole.
Yeah, bro. It's so funny. I was crying. I was at Lacrosse Limited crying in tears, bro. So funny.
I have actually, Bill. You gotta go in a second, but
we can run one more.
Let's see. What is your I guess we'll go on since we were on that like tip of like conversation and shit. Mm-hmm. What is your favorite type of person to have a conversation with?
Favorite type of person?
If you could think of something.
It's definitely not old people. I've had a lot of conversations with old people over the years. It's definitely not them. You would think that a lot of them are smart, but they're just like these YNs. Just as bad as these YNs, bro. It's like, I don't know. But honestly, I like having conversations, not somebody that's similar to me, somebody who's completely different from me and has a whole bunch of a whole bunch of life experience. Like somebody else who can be 24, 25, 26, 30. It doesn't matter the age, for real. But just a person who has intellectually allowed themselves to be so self-aware that they know themselves in a different way. And you can hear it when somebody talks. You can hear it in how they feel about themselves. You can hear it in how they portray themselves. I think that's my favorite person to have a conversation with, because the moment that somebody realizes that they are not like matching up in a conversation, they start to, all right, bet, let me like reevaluate something real quick. They start actually being self-aware about it, and then they stop thinking about whatever they're thinking about and start listening to the other person. And that scene or that moment doesn't happen with everybody. Most people which you have a conversation with, they just talk and then keep talking and then keep talking and then just keep talking. And by the time that they try to give the other person time to reply, there's nothing to say anymore. You know what I mean? Because of the fact that they're just thinking about them the entire time, and it's both ways.
Yeah.
So none of that takes place.
And that other person's been probably trying to reply to everything you've been saying for the past 20 minutes, and now I forgot everything that I was going to say. I forgot what you even talked about.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt that, bro. 100% I felt that. That's literally what takes place. So it's like, I like having conversations with people who are so self-aware that they're able to understand themselves so that we can have a very deep conversation.
Yeah.
Because self-aware people have conversations that others necessarily don't, just by the way that they are able to observe different things, bro. Like I see the world differently because of how I look at myself.
And the art of like having a conversation like really is like
being able to bounce off of somebody like back and forth. Like it's like it's a really good vibe to be able to hear somebody say something, really listen to what they're saying, take a moment to understand what they're saying, and then come back with a conversation piece rather than that's
when you
oh yeah, bro. But like this is exactly what I was trying to tell you before though. Like this should probably be the thing that works better. But this is like shut up, bro. Take your time and listen to what they're saying.
That's when you really realize that like comprehension is like something that like not a lot of people have, like comprehension skills.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of it's actually fucking kind of scary.
It's normal.
It's scary though how many people lack basic comprehension skills.
Yeah. They just don't understand.
Yeah, like you could literally tell someone, yo, go fill me up half a cup of water, and they'll get you a cup of fucking orange juice or some shit. And it's like bro,
you work at what you call? You work construction.
Yeah.
So you probably see it all the time.
Oh yeah.
I work sanitation.
Oh no, it's actually
it is so crazy.
I can't even say this. I'm not even gonna say.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say either. But I will say this.
No, the amount of people that can't read a detour though,
is
fucking insane.
The amount of people who can't read a map, have any like geographical understanding.
No.
Geographical, what the fuck?
Geographical?
Geographical understanding? Without any of that?
No. Actually, yeah, you want to actually know what the fuck is insane? I mean, I guess it's on the tip of like no geographical understanding. Dude, the amount of people when I'm out on the field and we're in a neighborhood or some shit like that, and we'll have a street shut down, and there will be someone that comes up to us and says, "How do I get home?" And I'm looking at them like, how the fuck do you not know how to get home other than the one way? That literally makes no sense. Like, if you live
if this was
one street,
how are you gonna get home?
If you live one street over and you can't, like, let's say you're going on a street, going fucking north to south, whatever have you,
cool.
And you live on the one block up on the east side, and you know you can't go forward, why wouldn't you just make a U-turn and then make a left? Why are you asking me where you have to go? You make the U-turn, you make the left, then you make another left, and then you make another left, and then you're on your block. It's not hard to understand.
No, people like
at all.
They don't want to think.
It's
bro.
Bro, it's actually fucking scary because like I'll like
nobody thinks, bro.
Because people used to ask me this shit when I started last year. Like when I first started doing construction, like last year, I'm like sitting here flagging. It's like I didn't even like I literally don't know where the fuck I am. I don't even know the neighborhood. Like,
yeah, bro.
Whatever. I literally I remember I had someone pull up to me and ask me, like, oh, like I live here. Like, how do I get there? Whatever have you. And I'm like looking at them. I literally they had the map. They had their maps up on their GPS thing, like the CarPlay. I literally like had to like draw it out for them. Like I had a point like go here, and then go here, and then you'll get to where you have to go. Like all you have to do is just look at like even if maybe you've never been on that route before, just look at the map real quick. Be like, all right.
I live
but
here.
People don't even know how to.
In order for me to get here, I gotta go. Do. Okay,
but they don't even know how to look at a map. But like, it doesn't even make sense because like you people are so fucking old that you were using MapQuest.
No, that's
so how the fuck do you not know how to read a map? Y'all
bro.
Motherfuckers were reading atlases and shit to go to a fucking Pennsylvania. Like you had to look at a map
when they were in there for like if that was
it'd be the old motherfuckers
bro,
that don't know where they're going.
If that's a 60-year-old person The only thing that can actually like make something change there is the fact that they're like losing their sanity a little bit.
Yeah,
or
but
whatever.
they
You shouldn't
don't
be driving.
They don't even be like 60. They be like 45 or some shit.
That's
like that. Or maybe 50.
If you're 40, 45, bro, and that is your way of going about that, there's a problem.
Yeah, it's like, bro,
Because
how are you this fucking
If you were my
lost?
age and couldn't read a map, why didn't you ask somebody? Or why didn't you learn? If you were my age back then, it was like what, early 2000s? You had maps. You can go on
MapQuest,
and you can actually like go ahead and use that to get to where you're trying to
They
go.
literally had to print out fucking directions.
I remember that.
Like that's what I'm saying. That
What
was
the
MapQuest.
fuck?
They used to have to print
I was trying
out
to
the
figure
fucking.
out. Wait, what was MapQuest
Yeah,
again?
they would. You could print out the directions, and then you could
And you
print
would
out.
follow
and you could
them
print- and you could print out the map too, so you
We
could
used to
see
do
where
that
the
going
fuck
to
you
Virginia.
were.
We used to do that
like,
going to Virginia, bro.
what
That
the
shit
fuck
was
are
so
we talking?
fun.
How the fuck are y'all this confused?
Yo, that was so
I don't get it.
fun.
I don't even know how the fuck.
But that's who taught me how to drive. My mom and my uncle of literally saying, okay, yeah, let's go get the MapQuest. They print it out on a computer. I would carry it to the car. We get in the car and they're following the directions on MapQuest. Like no phone, no nothing. Like they got CDs in the fucking car playing CDs and stuff. Like they follow maps from New York to Virginia and Virginia back to New York. And then we got apps, obviously, so it's easier.
Nah,
but
before the apps,
then, bro,
Before the apps, we had the fucking TomToms.
I'm weak, bro. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Those shit were terrible.
Fucking yeah, they were ass.
I was not
They
a
took
fan
so
of that.
long to update.
Yeah, that shit was terrible.
Like if you miss an exit, that should have taken 30 seconds just to reroute you.
Bro.
Now you 2 exits past where you.
That was
supposed to-
in the car. That's
Yeah.
like that shit is updated like a motherfucker.
Especially if you were using that shit in Jersey. Oh my
bro.
god,
And
bro!
I don't know
Because
what
Jersey
the
is the
fuck
fucking worst place in the world to drive in to begin with.
Yeah, it's like literally.
And then you're using a TomTom, and that shit is taking like, because bro, you miss one exit in Jersey, you're driving for another 2.5 miles just to get to the next fucking exit.
Jersey is
like you're
Long
driving
Island,
another
bro.
10 minutes, 15 minutes to get on the next exit to turn around. But like, if your shit isn't updated by then, now you're missing another exit,
yeah, bro.
and now you're 2 exits past.
You
and now
don't
it's
know
taking you a
where
whole
you at.
half hour to turn around. Like, what?
Now you really got to read a map.
No, that shit is actually terrible. But
I'm weak.
back to the question.
Yeah.
I would say my favorite. It might not be, I guess, person or favorite type of people to have conversations with is one, people who are willing to learn. So like people who are open to new information and
Don't
not,
mind being wrong.
yeah, not just like, oh, like what I'm saying is law
Final,
type of
yeah.
thing. And just people who are like more successful than I am, and people who are
Hell
in better
yeah,
positions
bro.
than I am.
You make more money? What's up, buddy? Talk to me.
Yeah, I enjoy like you live in a better area than I do. Like you have a nice fucking whatever house,
Mm-hmm.
condo or something like.
I like to learn from you a little bit.
Like yeah, people who are just living like a lifestyle that I want to live.
That quiet money maker.
Those are the people who I like to have conversations with, because one, when you have a conversation with someone who's open to learning, or I guess it just goes to being an open-minded individual anyway, because if you're open-minded, then you're more than likely willing to learn, because you can't really be open-minded if you're not willing to like learn new information.
Yep.
It just makes it easier to have conversations because you don't feel like you're being judged within the conversation that you're having.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, even if they don't agree with what you're saying, it gives you an opportunity to hear them out, and maybe you'll agree with their standpoint. And even if you don't agree with their standpoint, you can just have a healthy conversation of agreeing to disagree. You know what I mean? Like,
and you have a new piece of information
Yeah,
that you
you
can now add into your
yeah,
arsenal
you have
of
you have a
thinking,
new
you know
point.
what I mean?
You have a new point of view. Like,
Yeah.
and that's another thing too, is like not every conversation has to end with
Somebody being right or wrong.
or somebody being persuaded with to
Think a different
certain
way.
It's like both of you can
Agree to disagree.
yeah, you could just feel like you're right within your own realm, and
Two sides of the same
or
coin.
or stand on your point of view. Like not every topic has a right or wrong. Like there's different perspectives for certain things, and it's like
Low key, to take it that deeper, I don't think there is a right or wrong. There really isn't one, like at all, like whatsoever.
yeah,
The only true thing that we definitely, there's like two actual things on this planet that make sense. Nature, everything that happens in nature makes sense. It makes sense. There's like certain things in nature that are just like not there, like straight triangles and shit like that. That's just not there, you know? And so nature in itself is amazing, and like we should make notice of that. The other thing is love, like actual, like just the energy of love itself. Those two things is exactly what we need in this world. Everything else is obsolete. Like, everything else is obsolete.
Yeah, but I mean, regardless of that, though, just like having having those conversations with that type of person, it just makes it easy to have different conversations.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to dive deeper onto that, but we don't have time for that. But what you were talking about, but
nah, word.
Yeah, it gives an opportunity to like have healthy conversations. It's very stimulating for your brain. I feel like it like actually makes you think. And it's honestly a big reason why I don't really have a lot of conversations with people just in general, because like there's not a lot that's being talked about. Like, brother, I'll be in Discord, and I'll be sitting in the Discord because like there's people that I'm cool with that be in the Discord, but half the time I'm not even saying anything. And a lot of the times I have to take my headset off or I have to deafen because like, bro, the amount of brain rot that's in that Discord specifically, like actually, I'm not even trying to be funny at all. It irritates me, like beyond belief.
Like New York Facebook irritate.
Yeah, like it
like toxic.
That shit annoys the fuck out of me because it's like, bro, if you were in that Discord, you would leave that shit in 30 seconds.
Yeah, nah, I mean, you know me very well because I don't take that shit, bro.
Like there's just one guy that joins the Cord and he fucking, and I mean I don't give a fuck if I'm speaking on him or not, but I'm just not gonna name names.
Yeah.
But he'll like just come in making these like fucking dumbass noises and shit like that, like actually sounding like he's like there's something fucking wrong with him. Like thinking it's funny, and it's like, and then there's obviously people who are laughing at it, so that's why he keeps on doing it. But it's like, bro,
if it was an Xbox Live party, we were playing GTA or some shit at night.
No,
cool.
but there's if you're doing it every now and then, you know what I'm saying, we're just having fun, cool. But bro, if this is like, it's like his bit or some shit like that. It's like, bro, every time that I'm in the Discord, I feel like I'm dealing with someone who's actually mentally fucking ill or some shit like that. Like I'm dealing If you're from Queens Village and you know Creedmoor, like I feel like I'm dealing with someone from fucking Creedmoor, bro. Like literally, he belongs. It feels like I'm dealing with someone that belongs in an institution. Like that's what it feels like every single day. And mind you, he's the oldest one in the fucking Discord. Boys are pushing 30. He's like 28, turning 29 or some shit like that.
I'm weak.
Fucking unemployed. Like I hate motherfuckers, bro. There's certain people but like when you're like the only reason why I'm in that Discord because I have literally two people in the Discord, which is Joe and Mir, that like I'm not gonna not interact with them because of everyone else, but it's like I would love to not interact with everyone else. Like if Joe and Mir lived here, I promise you I would not be in that court. I would just be chilling with them in person.
Yeah,
I'd be at one of their houses or whatever have you, or going to get fucking something to eat or having dinner at their place or having dinner here, some shit like that. I would not be in that fucking Discord. Since it's the only way that I can interact with like two of my friends that I genuinely love and care about, I will put up with the bullshit to be in there. But like most of the time, I'm like, bro, this is literally insane. Like, my brain is fucking getting fried.
Do not disturb.
But that's why I don't have like a lot of conversations in there because it's like there's nothing to, like,
nothing beneficial in it.
There's nothing to talk about. There's no open-minded conversation. There's there's nothing happening. But
as soon as your mind not open, and you start talking about weird shit. That's on the bottom. Like people.
Like the only time I even like really entertain like the dumb shit is like once it's past like fucking 2 a.m. and like once you get to like kind of like that delusional,
that moment of the point where like all right, I could be an idiot.
That delusional time of night, like that's where
past 12 a.m. I'm like, all right, bro, I could be an asshole right now.
Yeah, but like
once it's time to show up,
I don't know. Like there's like I said, like I don't mind it sometimes. Like sometimes like it's funny like shit that's going on, but like and then sometimes I feel it's just like so like overboard and it's like, bro, like what are we doing? Like there's never really any times that I'm in that Discord that like we're having like
actual
deep intellectual conversations or like anything that's like important. Like we're not like it's just
we got to think about the things that we're into as well though, because like every time I like say that or I want to talk to people that are like mad intellectual, I'm never around the intellectual people. Like all the things that I genuinely do enjoy. Like there are some intellectual people in the gym, but there aren't many now because the gym is like a social scene. Like it's kind of like going into the cafeteria when it's not your period at lunch. Yeah. Like that's what the gym looks like nowadays. Like everybody's just in the gym socializing, and that's cool. Like that's a great way to have like at least like health as well, but at least like be working out.
Yeah.
But like that idea, I don't necessarily think is like too agreeable for me. If that makes sense.
What do you mean?
Does that make sense at all? No.
What idea isn't too agreeable for you?
The sense of like being in the gym and having the gym being like that social place.
Like for people to go like to hang out and like have conversation.
Bro,
Yeah, no, like go to a coffee shop for that.
And like you want to have
It's
intellectual conversation, bro. Like go sit in a coffee shop, go like vibe out.
Yeah.
Like the gym should be the place. Like if we're talking, we're having conversations in between sets, but it's like this person's working out, this person's working out, this person's working out. When he goes, you and I can talk. When I go, you and him can talk. And it swaps. So it's just like not that you cannot talk in a gym, but it's a place for a certain thing, and I think that certain thing should be the main thing that it's meant for.
Yeah, there's definitely like you could still have conversation in the gym. You just have to you have to be courteous of the people around you. Like you have to be.
But there
like,
aren't really too many intellectuals in there on top of that.
Oh yeah. But like if you're gonna sit there and have conversation in the gym, like just make sure you're being courteous of like the people around you. Don't make people have to sit here and wait extra long to get on a machine because you're taking your sweet time just talking about some shit that you could talk about outside of the gym when you're done with your set or whatever, or with your workout. But I mean, it is good, and it's to like for the gyms to have like a sense of community like that. Where it's
no. To have a sense of community is dope because I feel like you go in there and everybody is on the same page. Like they all come together. They're working out. They're chatting up. Everybody's lifting, and that's a great vibe. That's great energy. That's mean that there's consistency within that group. Everybody's in there trying to get better, trying to grow, and that's perfect. That's amazing. But it becomes too much when you go to the gym to socialize. When men are going to the gym to look at women, or women are going to the gym to dress a certain way to like bring men onto them type of thing, or like that bring that type of attention, or just to antagonize people.
It seems that way.
Or men trying to go to the gym to antagonize people. Like I think we should step away from that and step back into, if we're gonna go to the gym, let's let it be purposeful. Let it be with proper intention. You know,
it goes back to the whole what we started on, which was the whole everybody wants to be an influencer. It seems like.
Yeah, bro.
When that's what it seems.
I do want to get back to posting gym shit, but I'm not saying anything. Like I won't be saying anything.
Yeah.
Like my gym videos would literally be me working out, and then be me posing, and then be me getting ready for a show. Like it's not about to be, oh yeah, this is how you do this workout and how you do. I don't give a fuck about how you do your workout, bro.
Do you follow Joey Swole?
No, I don't follow Joey Swole.
Do you know who he is though?
I know who Joey Swole is. I personally, I don't want to follow any. I only follow C-Bum and Vaughn Walker, and I follow them because C-Bum and Vaughn are the reason why I actually want to get back on stage again, and they're the reason why I got on stage in the first place. But then also like the way they work out, the way their mindsets are, it's a different thing. It's more closer to who I am. Like C-Bum is about what? Gym, business, wife, family, and actually having morals, having a good mental, and being an overall good man. That's what I want in my life. I don't necessarily want to be crazy big and then go make sponsorships and go do that. No, but I'm following the morals that he's backed up behind. So like that's why I don't follow like Joey Swole or the rest of those guys. Because Joey Swole's he's a cool dude. But like in the sense of where I'm trying to go and how somebody portrays themselves and what can add to my life, there's like literally no one better than C-Bum to follow.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
The only reason why I was asking is because like I've been seeing, because I'll see like a lot of his posts, because he'll post like good interactions within like the gym community that people have, and then he'll post the good and the bad. He'll post both sides of it. But bro, there's been a lot like recently. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with people, but there's been a lot of people who have been posting fucking pictures and videos of people like, so like if you're in the locker room, right? Whatever have you. Number one, technically you're not even supposed to take pictures in the locker room, right? We understand like it's supposed to be a private space, right? So if you're gonna take a picture, obviously be aware of who's around you.
Yeah.
But there have been so many pictures and videos that people are posting of other people that are like fully nude in the gym, in the locker rooms, like fully nude. Like he'll post like an emoji like to block them the original picture. Like he'll post an emoji over it. But like there's people who are like intentionally taking full frontals of people. Or, like there was another one that I saw the other day. The dude was like, he was in an LA Fitness locker room because you could just tell because it was the same layout, bro. He literally, and it's actually comical because you could tell he went out of his way to take the picture because instead of him centering the phone and having it just zoomed in, he literally had himself all the way on the far left of the picture. And so you could see the guy standing there, and it's like,
you went out of your way.
I hope you people understand, and like, I hope nobody watching this or listening to this would ever even think about doing this. But if it even ever crosses your mind, I hope you know it's fucking illegal as fuck to do. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a felony to a certain extent because it's considered pornogaphy, and it's
in that sense, yeah.
And it's because
you're taking illicit photos of somebody
it's non-consensual. Like, what are you fucking like? What are you doing? But like, I don't know what.
But because it's in a public space, it's kind of like it's so stupid.
But yeah, us talking about the gym just made me like think about that because like I've been seeing it more frequently than I should, like way more frequently than I should. It's actually kind of disturbing.
It's a problem happening.
Like you
got all these freaks going to the gym.
Well,
bro.
there was a kid that was doing it too. He's probably like maybe in high school, and he's fucked now because that's one thing about the internet. That's one thing the internet's good for. They're gonna find you.
Yeah, they're gonna find him.
They found his I think it's Huddle. I think that's what it's called that they use for like the
sports.
Yeah, they found his Huddle. They found his Huddle. He was a baseball player. That kid's cooked. GG's. You're not going to college anymore.
All because of the fact that you were trying to take pictures of somebody that's naked in the locker room.
Like he was like he was in the sauna, and then someone got out of the shower and he posted it on his Snapchat. He just took a picture of it. And it's like, bro, why? Like I should be like if I want to go and fucking take a shower at the gym.
I mean,
I should be able to take a shower at the gym.
Granted, I'm not gonna lie. There is some type of like lack of personal space with people who do get naked in the gym, because people that do get naked in the gym sometimes, bro, there's nothing wrong with the human body at all.
Yeah, but like I know what you mean when they start walking around.
When it comes down to actually like, when it comes down to you being naked inside of a fucking gym, bro. When somebody thinks of, I'm naked in the gym, they think, I'm naked for literally 10 seconds.
Yeah.
The fact that somebody has the opportunity to take a picture of you while you're naked is also an issue. Yeah. Because of the fact of like you're in a public space,
but
you changing and like you're coming out of the shower. That's understandable.
Yeah, that one's low key insane because he could have just had like I don't know if he was taking a video or some shit like that and he just so happened to open the curtain and he could have just panned it over to him type of thing. You know what I mean?
Like it's insane, but at the same time, it's like
and it's also not that like bro, it doesn't like I could take a picture in 10 seconds.
Yeah, but like this dude's getting out of the shower.
I already have my camera up.
He's getting out of the shower without what you call though. Like you mean like in a public place, you're getting out of the shower without any clothes on.
What do you mean?
The guy was fully naked.
Well, certain gyms like if you're taking a shower, you have to. The only place you can put your towel is on the outside, like the little towel rack.
No, exactly. But even then, like you can't like grab your towel, dry it off, put it on, and then walk out. Like only because it goes back to the consideration thing.
That's what I do. But
exactly because if you. Are you about to walk out there naked in front of a whole bunch of other men? But it's like
I'm not gonna judge on that just because like there's some people who like are just comfortable with themselves and don't really care. So like
no, that's different. They should, but they also have a lack of consideration for the fact that there's other people that's walking around. I just butt ass naked.
Well, no, you don't have to walk around butt ass naked, but like you should be able to fucking open a shower curtain and then grab your towel if you want to do that instead of reaching around for the towel.
That's the one that's
like,
where
that's
it's like
insane.
That's OD.
And also like if you feel comfortable enough to take a towel off to put your fucking underwear on at the locker real quick.
Yeah.
Like that's where he took but that's where it wasn't even the guy was walking like all the instances that I'm like they're like getting dressed type
they're getting dressed?
Yeah, they're like
okay, yeah. So that's like really gay.
No, yeah.
Like really OD. I don't want to say gay. Like really it's like really OD, bro.
Yeah, they're by their lockers. Like,
because like
the one like so you know how LA Fitness is? So they have like when you walk in like on the locker side they have those mirrors.
Yes.
And then they have the other mirrors on the other side by the sink.
Yeah.
He was on the side by the lockers and the dude was literally standing like right in front of his locker. And like you could see him like you could like see him like going through his bag or whatever have you like to grab whatever the fuck he had to grab and it's like Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's OD.
Like, that's insane.
Somebody's in the process of changing their clothes and you're trying to catch them while they're naked, and that's OD. And that's why I like to dig a little bit deeper. Because it's like, is that person actually trying to go out of their way to take a picture, or is the other person being inconveniently inconsiderate because of the fact of like, you literally have been around so many people who would go to the beach or go to the fucking pool, and in the bathroom they're butt ass naked. So it's like, all right, like, okay, when it's an old person, it's kind of like they have zero consideration for anybody. They don't give a fuck. Their life is pretty much almost, there. They did what they want to do.
At that point, you don't.
Yeah, so they're out there. They got their shit out there, and they don't care. But if you're anywhere in between a certain age and you're just walking up and down butt naked or changing your clothes butt naked, that's kind of, it's all right, I guess. Because you have consideration at the same time as like you're changing your clothes. You shouldn't be the person that's around our age walking around butt naked enough for you to take pictures of.
No,
you gotta look. I don't know. I gotta look at it both sides because
either
way it's fucked up.
I can understand that, and it like
Echo Pool in West Hempstead,
but
crazy all those old men.
Yeah,
you go in there and they're just like knocked up. Pause. What the fuck, bro? That's actually ridiculous.
Yo,
think before you speak, man.
But yeah, if you're gonna be, if there is gonna be like whatever public. If you want to walk around naked, go to a fucking nude beach or something.
I ain't going to no nude
beach.
Go to,
no, I'm saying, but like
I know.
Like the people who want to do that, and
I'm not going to,
and have no problem with showing their body naturally, whatever have you. Like, there's places for you to do it. Like, I get what you mean though, like because it can be uncomfortable for other people in the gym because like you aren't necessarily wanting to see that. Like, but it's also very easy for you to just fucking walk past it and
exactly, like, which is like. That's my normal
like
thing.
Your first, maybe like if it's your first time in the gym, like you'll probably be like, "What the fuck is going on?" But then like you'll go in the second day and then you'll realize like there's a completely different person doing the same thing. It's like, all right, whatever. Like it's just
normal. This is what happens here. Okay, whatever, no problem.
It is what it is.
I went to the gym in Far Rockaway though, and I went to go use the bathroom. I went in there to use the bathroom. There's a dude around our age sitting there on the bench, butt ass naked. I went to go walk towards the bathroom. He's sitting on the bench that's closest to the bathroom.
Like no towel, nothing?
No towel. Gets up and tries to walk. And I'm like, yeah. Two young black men walked past him and looked at me. And I was like, I turned around and just walked out. And I was like, I'm just going to work out and use the bathroom at home. Only because of the fact of like, he's not even 60. So for you to be like 30 years old doing this is kind of like,
yeah.
It doesn't seem that anything's wrong. You seem like a regular kid, but you're.
I've definitely seen the people too that like will walk up to wash their hands and shit. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, that shit is insane.
That's the type of dude that was there, and I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not here to judge or nothing. Do your thing. I'm just not gonna be here for it.
Yeah, that shit is insane.
That's
bro.
it.
It's like that's like OD inconsiderate.
Yeah, bro. It's like
you're sitting there, they're washing their hand or they're brushing their teeth or some shit.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
if you're 16,
put your
you're
fucking underwear
on. And your balls around and you're naked. To be quite honest with you, bro, every young dude's probably gonna giggle and go, "God damn, I can't have my body look like that. Let me stay in the gym." We don't give a fuck when it's an old man because we know they have lack of consideration, especially if they're white. They don't give a fuck about a young black boy. They don't give a fuck. So it's understandable just to walk past him and go, "All right, whatever. Who cares?" But for you to be 30. Nah, bro, you need to get beat up.
Yeah, but I only brought that up because we were talking about
don't beat him up.
I only brought that up because we were talking about the gym. But it's like if you're gonna go to the gym, make sure you're considerate of the people around you.
Hell yeah.
If you're gonna take pictures in the locker room, make sure you don't have fucking people's privates inside of your picture, even if it's unintentional. Because like obviously maybe like you could maybe take a picture and not even realize that someone was behind you. Whatever have you, but like,
if a naked person's behind.
Look at the picture. Whatever. I'm just look at the picture before you upload it. Make sure like everything is good to go. If there's people that ask you to stop taking pictures or stop recording while you're in the fucking locker room, I mean, be respectful and respect what they're asking you to do because technically you're not even allowed to do that. It is a private space. And yeah, if you want to take your posing videos or pictures and shit like that and go home and do it, honestly, or go outside and do it. Like find a
spot,
find a convenient spot
bro.
that's not gonna.
I've done it.
You're not gonna get any reactions out of people that is gonna be negative, but like also don't be mad if someone
walks through your video or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
if
Bro.
someone
Like,
walks through your video, or if someone
that's
just
my biggest
wants
thing.
their personal space.
I would record and be like, yeah, bro, like walk through. Please walk through. I am the one inconveniencing you.
Yeah,
I don't want you to
My
think that
camera's
you are
up.
inconveniencing me at all, bro.
Yeah, no.
Walk through everything. They're gonna still be able to see that I'm here, like regardless. So walk through, bro. It's not a big issue at all.
Yeah.
I don't want no problems, bro. Like, you don't want to be on camera, I'll stop it and you can walk over it. I'm the one inconveniencing you. I think that's the issue. Like, everybody wants to record, but it's like, you don't understand. You're the one that's bringing the inconvenience
Yeah,
to other people who
literally.
are genuinely just in the gym for that gym, like not with any recording reason. So like, give them the respect, the space, and be considerate enough to take accountability and understand, okay, cool, if you don't want to be filmed, I'm sorry, bro, no problem. Let me just pull this back. Just because of the fact that you're being respectful. It's like, take away your pride. Lose your ego, bro.
Yeah, for real, especially in that space.
Hell
But,
yeah, bro.
just be respectful of other people.
Somebody in
their
the gym will
boundaries.
hit you easily. Pow, pow.
Yeah, that ass.
I'm like, they don't care, bro. Gym
But,
goers don't care. Whoa, why my phone blasted?
Yeah, be respectful of other people's boundaries. Respect the space that you're in, and
Hell yeah, man.
I think that's pretty much it for this week. Yeah, hopefully we're able to. I'm still trying to get the episode with my mom's. She got a fucking flu shot the other day, so on like
Damn,
Monday or
bro.
some shit like that. She might be
I hated
good for
the flu
tomorrow.
shot. I hated the flu shot.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a flu shot in years, but
That shit just numb my arm like crazy.
hopefully, well, I think she just has to do it now because just to keep the immune system going.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, so we're gonna do that episode 1,000%. It's just a matter of when, not really an
Nah,
if,
we're gonna get her on here, bro.
not an if, but or anything.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
So, yeah, this will, like I said in the beginning of the episode, I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing with the other one that we recorded on the 16th. Right now today's the 23rd, so I go to Puerto Rico on the 27th, I think, or the 28th. So if we do not use the other episode, then this episode will go up next week, and we just won't have an episode for the week following, because I won't be back until the following Tuesday, September 2nd, so the day after Labor Day. So hopefully we're able to get the episode with my mom tomorrow, because if we do, then there won't be any like day or any week without the content. So
Mhm.
yeah, but I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on Instagram and shit. I'll try to be a little bit better with that, and like actually just keeping you guys updated on what's going on. And yeah, other than that, hope you guys enjoy your week. Hope you guys enjoyed the conversation, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.
Safety.